Got look deep, he's got to stay in.
He catches it, a foot down.
Oh,
the official
what a big catch.
Bounce.
Give that man a steak. Gotta be
a touchdown! Red Bud!
What a dive there at the goal line. Got barely in.
Just makes him look like a rag doll with a stiff arm and runs it all the way in for a Musketeer touchdown. And it's a touchdown, Red Bud!
What a catch!
It's a big defensive stop by the Musketeers.
Huge play.
Welcome to Red Bud, baby.
Red Bud Industries is a third-generation company located in Red Bud, Illinois. It is a fast-paced, innovative company recognized worldwide as an industry leader in coil processing.
The really neat thing about working at Red Bud Industries is the way that it impacts so many people's daily lives. We are building equipment that slits steel, cuts steel into pieces, and is then provided to original equipment manufacturers. So really, on a daily basis, you could be interacting with some form of steel that has been cut from a machine that we've built. It's really neat stuff.
My favorite part about working at Red Bud Industries is the family atmosphere. From the competitive wages to the excellent insurance and benefits, all the way down to the team building events. They just make me and my wife and my children feel right at home.
I feel like I can come to management if I have an issue. I feel like I can present my ideas and feel like I'm being heard and see those ideas either come to fruition or, at the very least, progress be made.
I think the team here at Red Bud Industries is top of the line. I've worked several other places and they just don't compare to the group of people here at Red Bud.
You can genuinely see that everybody wants the company to excel.
There's always someone there to help me. I can look on my left or my right, and if the guy next to me can't help me, he will go to the next guy, and someone's there to help me out.
I feel so blessed to have been able to find something so close to home. The community itself, everyone is really involved, and it's a great place to live and work.
They recognize the potential in everyone and put you where you fit best.
If you're interested in a lifelong career at Red Bud Industries, please go to our website for more information or to apply.
Please rise and remove your hats.
Hey, welcome to Red Bud, Illinois, ladies and gentlemen. We're on a balmy 85-degree night, and it's about 145 up here in the booth, but we're going to bring this one to you live as
of course, we start right when the national anthem's about to start.
Right, as Mr. Fisher brings the marching band out, we're going to pause real quickly for the marching band and for the national anthem, as tonight is Touchdown for Heroes, sponsored by the Army National Guard. If you guys remember the camouflage shirt tonight, where it's really difficult to see the numbers, but we got it all figured out up here. We got binoculars in the booth, and we're ready to bring this one to you live. We'll take a quick pause for the national anthem. Get right back to you.
To honor America, our national anthem this evening will be performed by the Red Bud High School Marching Band under the direction of Mr. Matt Fisher.
Great job by Mr. Fisher and the Red Bud High School Marching Band to bring that one to us. It is, let's see, school just started, which can only mean one thing.
What's that?
It is time for the lights to come on the football field, baby. Week 1 home opener, season opener. The Pinckneyville Panthers are in town to take on your Red Bud Musketeers for what's sure to be a pretty tough matchup. Pinckneyville steps off the bus with a lot of kids, and Red Bud only returning with 13 seniors, and Pinckneyville having 10 now tonight. Chris Mehring here with you. Tim Conway sitting my left. Ben Koopman, Oak 9 Productions, ready and excited to bring this one to you. Timmy, what are you thinking about tonight?
I'm excited. Like you said, looks like both teams lost a lot during the offseason. Obviously, Red Bud lost a lot of good players, a lot of all-conference, Leifer, Easter. Who else am I missing?
A pile of them, really, that led us deep into the playoffs last year. But coming back and looking at a returning squad, a lot of the starters, 6 returning starters from last year, with a lot of big names that we mentioned last year when Dylan Oliver starting at QB.
Yeah.
Lucas Schwarzkopf coming in, starting at fullback for us tonight, outside linebacker, or inside linebacker, I should say. And Gavin Baldwin, the speed of Gavin Baldwin coming into play.
I'm excited to see him run.
Played a lot of receiver last year.
Yep.
Put him in the backfield a lot more this year. Going to rely on a couple big names at wide receiver we're used to seeing during basketball season last year, and Trent Sternberg, who had 1,000 points in his career.
We got to call that
last year. We got to call that game. Here tonight playing wide receiver for us, man. And Zach Manning, another one out there.
The dog.
The dog, big for us last year, and bringing the heat again. So we did lose some guys, but boy, we got a thick roster coming down the pipe.
I think the one thing to pay attention to, and I think your brother backed this up too, is they're a little young on the line, right?
Yeah,
we lost a little bit of
I wouldn't
linemen.
necessarily say undersized, but there's not a lot of experienced linemen coming back. So we're going to be able to test the waters tonight, kind of, and see what we can do there. I think we're going to see a lot of spread tonight because of that reason. Doing a lot more zone blocking, do a lot more of the zone read,
make it easy on them,
spread the defense out, try to get the ball in the air a little bit more. I can see that kind of being beneficial, which is kind of the way it goes running the spread offense.
Sure.
To help you with what could be an undersized line. Now, we say that they're undersized. That's nothing personal. We're going to see when they step out here just as well as all you folks do. So,
as we see the cheerleaders,
we're going to take a quick break and bring you a short commercial break and be right back with you for kickoff.
From its 2 plants in Red Bud, Illinois, the Material Works processes as many as 75 truckloads of steel each day. The steel processed on TMW's high-tech equipment goes to manufacturers like John Deere, Tesla, and Whirlpool. And TMW invents its own steel processing machines that it sells and installs around the world. With sales of these machines growing, and with a 3rd Red Bud plant in the works, TMW will be adding more ambitious, hard-working employees to its team.
I'm a lead operator on a process line at the Material Works. Working at TMW is a lot of responsibility because these machines are multi-million-dollar machines, but we have a good team and it's very important to put out a quality product. That's what we work for.
My favorite thing about TMW is the people that are there. I love working with them. It's fun. The bonus benefits are great at TMW. There's a quarterly bonus and a quality bonus. Management cares a lot about their people. They take their time to make sure everyone is happy with their position they're working in.
Before I applied to TMW, I had no idea what they did. I just knew that it was something in the steel industry, but I had no idea whatsoever what it was. So when I applied and within a week started working there, I had to learn a lot about steel, how it's cut, how the orders are processed, etc. But it's pretty fascinating what we do.
Management up top really does care. I mean, compared to most places that I've been at, TMW seems to really care about their workers, not just at work, but also outside of work.
My name is Kenny Booker. I work at the Material Works, and this is my son, Cole. I've been the receiving department team leader at the Material Works for the last 20 years. As a team leader, what I look for in employees is work ethic, dependable, and a team player. I was proud to have my son come to work at the Material Works. That's how much I think about this company.
If you want to work for a winner, check out the opportunities at thematerialworks.com/careers.
I'm Dr. Julie Kelly, and I am an emergency room physician here at Red Bud Regional Hospital. I've been here 23 years, and I also serve as the medical director for the emergency room and as the chief of staff for the hospital. When I was little, I used to watch Squad 51, and I loved watching the emergency room scenes, and always thought that I wanted to be a doctor one time. Once I went to medical school, decided I would try family practice. I still found myself being drawn back to the excitement of the emergency room, and I love it here at Red Bud because I get to practice family practice and have relationships with patients in a small town, and I just really appreciate that small town feel rather than the bustling of a large ER where it's all about getting people in and out. We don't have that here at Red Bud. It's about the patient. Well, we see everything that the big ERs do, just in a little smaller volume. Everything from colds, flu symptoms. We see heart attacks, stroke, car accidents, sore backs, kidney stones. I mean, you name it, we've seen it. We're held to a standard by this accrediting body that basically helps us to keep track of our wait times, how quickly we see people, how quickly they get EKGs when they walk into the hospital. And we monitor those quality indicators to make sure that we're doing things in the order and as quickly as we possibly can according to the gold standards that are out there to make sure that patients are being taken care of. I'm happy to say that the majority of our patients come into the emergency room and usually go straight to a room. Our goal is to have everybody in here within 30 minutes to be seen by a physician. I think our average right now is probably closer to 10 to 15 minutes that a physician actually walks in the room to see them. I have people all the time say, I guess I really didn't need to be seen, I just wasn't sure. And my answer back to them all the time is, I'd rather you come and be sure than sit at home and end up it being the stroke or the heart attack or something like that. If you think you need to be seen, come in and let us be the judge of that.
The smoke is flying. Your Red Bud Musketeers are in the tunnel, and the team captains lead them out on the field for the first time this year to get this home opener kicked off on a brand new, lush, resurfaced field this year. Man, looks in absolute
it looks great.
Perfect shape. Again, welcome in Chris Mehring, Tim Conway, Ben Koopman here with you.
Ben called worse.
Bringing this one to you live. Touchdowns for Heroes tonight. We got the camouflage jersey sponsored by the Army National Guard with the tunnel and the smoke machines. The atmosphere is absolutely electric, and as the announcer here is going to announce the starting offense, something new to the broadcast Ben has brought on is we're going to be able to give you an injury report every week. Tim, take it away from here.
You can see here, injury report sponsored by the Red Bud Regional Hospital. First one is Braden Schlesinger. A little bit of a hip injury, so he is questionable. And then the second one is Cash Ritchie, hand. He is out for today's game. So thanks to Red Bud Regional Hospital for sponsoring the injury report. And we'd be remiss to not say thank you to Red Bud Industries as tonight's presenting sponsor. Obviously, without them, it's not possible. As you hear, Todd Berkner still calling in the starting lineups here. You'll have to forgive us. The numbers are always jacked up with here. So you kind of saw there, 69 was Dalton Mudd.
And look at number 7 out there tonight, Dylan Oliver, a leader of this team, a true senior this year. A lot of experience last year starting at quarterback. He's our new starter, or he's going to continue starting and leading this team this year. And, man, boys are looking big, in shape, ready to play.
Yeah. As you remember, Dylan got thrown into the Althoff game 2 years ago in the playoffs. So he,
as a sophomore.
Yeah, as a sophomore.
Yep.
And he's got some real potential, real good athlete, really good wheels. He's got a cannon as an arm, sometimes almost too much. Overthrows his receivers a little bit much. Would love to see those receivers kind of run all out and try to let that ball fly.
And lot what we said last year, he was rushing a lot of passes.
He was.
Red Bud last year couldn't really get passing game going a whole lot. It worked for him in the latter part of the year. But
once they get those quick hitters, they got those quick hitters.
Once they get it going, I'm really interested to see how the maturity of Dylan Oliver has carried over into his senior year and can hopefully propel the Musketeer offense and that spread offense down the field and get a quick score here tonight.
I wouldn't mind them using his wheels like a little play action or an RPO, run pass option, kind of roll out and then get him a quick out, something just to get the ball out, get the receivers feeling, the timing and get down to there.
As you see, head coach Dave Luck there in his many years of experience, leads this Musketeer offense, our Musketeer team, back out for what's hopes to be another successful year.
Yeah, what is that? 2 years in a row going to the second round, 3 years of straight playoffs. So
it's
yeah,
got to be the Oak Nine bringing it to him, right? that's propelling.
I would say
we've
got to get some of that credit, right?
That's right. Hey,
pat on the back. Speaking of patting on the back, Koopman, if you want to get us a shot here, I don't know if you see these nice little shirts, but don't mind the sweat stains or the fat rolls. And then on the back, well, Oak Nine Productions. Feel free to contact Koopman if you want your shirt.
Yep, and thank you to everybody who has purchased one so far. And they'll all be in next week.
Next week.
Perfect. As the officials meet out at center field, we're getting ready to kick this one off.
About 3 minutes. You'll see the scoreboard up there presented by Buena Vista National Bank. So thank you for them for sponsoring the scoreboard this year. We got several other sponsors that I'll call out through the game.
Red Bud takes the field for the first time. Man, what a nice night. The sun's coming in. It is quite balmy yet, like we discussed. The air's thick. You can cut it with a butter knife. But, hey, the evenings have been getting cooler just during football practice and stuff throughout the week. Worried about the heat. Everybody's worried about the heat. But, man, once that sun starts going down, it really cools off fast. Overcast tonight. You can't see a glimmer, a ray of sunshine in the sky right now. So it looks like Red Bud here is getting ready to kick off. They're going to be kicking towards the clock.
I like this. Starting off with some defense. Let your big boys get some hits and hopefully get the ball back.
Also, thanks to the Red Bud Fire Department supporting the American flag down there in the end zone and the ladder truck tonight. Always good to see, especially on this patriotic night for Touchdowns for Heroes.
Saw in the North County News they did some training to, the grain training when a farmer gets trapped in the grain bin.
Man, they're always doing some sort of training, continued education, schooling.
We'll try to
back now to kick this one away from Red Bud.
We'll try to do our best.
Football season is upon us, baby.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready, hopefully, for another successful Red Bud Musketeer season.
As we're going through here, getting everything set up for this first game of the year. Sorry for the confusion, but there is not going to be a scoreboard tonight. Having a little technical difficulties. We'll continue working on it. He's back to kick. The whistle blows. The ball's away, and this season is underway.
Stay in.
Man, what a kick.
Touchback, baby. No, did it go out?
Just rolled out, I guess, right in front of the pylon. But, man, what a booming kick there. I can't see them wanting to re-kick it. They'll probably take the penalty yards.
They lost their lefty, Brockmeyer. Remember that?
That is right.
That was a good kick. Just went out. Who is the kicker?
The Red Bud roster? Yeah, there we go.
I don't know if it mentions a kicker there. I didn't see a number. Have to stay with us. They change the number every year. This is always difficult because they don't have the number to her number match. So we're always scrambling to figure out whose number's what.
Pinckneyville's offense takes the huddle for the first time. Expecting to see a lot of double wing out of them.
Looks like they'll start on the 35. So decent field position here for Pinckneyville.
Number 14, Marlowe, looks like he's got the start for Pinckneyville tonight, QB position.
This is a young Pinckneyville team. I think they said, 20 juniors?
Yeah, let's see here. It says,
13 seniors and somewhere around 20 juniors. 21 juniors.
Yeah, 21 juniors and 10 seniors. Marlowe under center. There's that double wing, one wide receiver to the left. Sending a man in motion, run the ball right up the middle, and gains a nice 2 to 3 yard carry there. But immediately met at the line of scrimmage. Nice little shoestring tackle.
Looked like by Schwarzkopf and Corbin Lang got in there.
Panther running back number 22.
Man, look at that lit up ball marker, too, over there on the sideline. Man, Red Bud's really stepping it up this year. Spent some money on the field and some
nice.
Tooling. And golly, is it paying off?
They say that the marker and the lines are done by a robot this year.
Yeah,
so look at how straight those
are. All digital. They are straight. Shouldn't be any complaints there.
Boy, that receiver is big here, lined up to the left here.
Red Bud running that 4-2-4, cover 2.
Ooh,
they
swing.
send the toss play out to the right
Nobody's
side. Looks
there.
like he's got enough for a first down, and eventually brought down by number 88 of the Musketeers.
Corbin Lang, I believe. Yeah, they faked a little inside run there and pitched out, and he had some room to run. Red Bud running that classic 3-5 with the kind of outside dog working as linebackers.
Red Bud this year, and they were really happy with the personnel change. They switched to a 4-2-4, Tim, with 4 down linemen.
Oh, is that right?
Yep, and they're going to try to run a little bit of that cover 2 deep with their 2
Yeah,
deep
you're
safeties.
right. I do see it.
And their third linebacker there, they kind of rove him around the field to the strong side to try to play the weakness.
Another
As
inside
Pinckneyville
line,
snaps
but
the
he's
ball,
met up
runs
right
the ball,
away.
Yeah, right up the gut and absolutely stuffed
Who was
by the
that?
front line of the Musketeers.
51.
Number 51.
Good little hit there for number 50. We don't have – oh, there he is, Nick Chauncey. Oh, his brother played a couple years ago. Remember him?
That's right, yep.
Boy, I hope we're saying that last name. I feel like that was the last name we always butchered.
1 yard loss, bring up 2nd and 11 now for Pinckneyville Panthers. Ball spotted on their own 48-yard line with 10:30 left to go in the first quarter. Marlowe steps back up to the line of scrimmage with his offense.
Wouldn't be surprised to see a pass here.
Still sticking to that double wing. They got 2
another
wide receivers wide. Send the man in motion. He
Yeah,
rolls
there's
left.
a flat. Get
looks
out to that
left,
flat. Get out to that
throws
flat.
the ball.
Get
Gets
there. He's
hit
right
while it's
there.
Thrown.
Oh,
and what
no.
a catch by number 7, McConnell, for the Panthers.
He was right there. Who was right there with them? One of the Musketeers was right there and just got tripped up. Was it Sternberg out there? Oh, it was Baldwin right there.
What a big play there by Pinckneyville.
Hate to see that.
Moves the chains deep into Red Bud territory. The ball now spotted on the Red Bud 22.
He was right there and just got caught up, and good catch by number 7 there.
Yeah, that's about a 30-yard poke down the field.
6'4"
Marlowe
sophomore.
back underneath center.
Jeez Louise. They
Sending
don't
a man in motion again, right up the middle, trying to get that
Get
run
there.
game going, but boom, met by big Lucas Schwarzkopf.
I like that he wears
and fill the hole.
I like that he wears that pink towel. Easy to identify.
He's got it in that white sleeve. I know where he's at.
We're used to seeing that 3 years now, just filling those holes,
That's
coming
it,
up and
man.
making those inside reads.
Yeah, he got nowhere. Loss of about a half yard on the play. Bring up 2nd down with 9.5 minutes to go in the first quarter.
Wouldn't be surprised if you see another fake little dive in that pitch play. They got some good yards on that about 3 plays ago. I wouldn't be surprised here if you see number 22 kind of pitch it outside.
Pinckneyville steps back up to the ball. The play is called. Trying to get a read off that defense. They're going to run it.
Yeah, there's that pitch again. There's that pitch again, and it's wide open. It's wide open.
He's got plenty of room. Runs it in for a Pinckneyville touchdown.
That inside read / like running the back on the back to a little pitch is getting Red Bud all confused.
Yep, our linebackers crumbled on that fake.
Crashed into that fake, big time. Yeah, that's the second play of that, and that's gotten Red Bud all kinds of confused, that fake dive pitch. But your brother will get it figured out. He'll get those linebackers on it.
Yep, it's early. It's real early. Just over 9 minutes in the first quarter. They do have a tee in. PAT attempt. It's going to be for 1. Number 0 for Pinckneyville trying to kick this one away. Martin. There's a snap.
High. It's
Ball's
high.
Down. Kick is up.
Left.
Barely got it off, and it's no good.
Boy, how did he even get that off?
So with just 9:07 left to play here in the first quarter, Pinckneyville takes the lead 6-0. Southern Illinois Spine and Joint Center of Marissa is a chiropractic office that can relieve everything from back to foot pain. Sciatic pain getting the worst of you? Don't worry, they've got you covered. Give Dr. Caseberg a call today and ask what else he might be able to help you with.
Head on into 2 Lanes for supper and watch the rest of the game, or call in and carry out. Keep an eye on the 2 Lanes Facebook page for daily specials and for the upcoming Deerfest signups.
For all your auto, home, life, or business insurance needs, call Danny Schwartz with Farmers Insurance. Call Dan the Insurance Man.
Kick return team out on the field now as Pinckneyville just punched one in from Red Bud 24-yard line. Faked it up the middle and kind of sweep outside, and were easily able to walk one in, giving them 6 points after the missed attempt.
Looks like Manning and Baldwin back deep. You'll remember Baldwin having some pretty speedy wheels, good track player, and we've seen him take one back to the house. What was that game where he took one? I think first kickoff back to the house. I can't remember what game that was, but he's clearly capable back there.
We got Baldwin on the left side there. Let's see here.
And Manning on the other side, number 2. So Red Bud offense will come out.
The whistle, the kick is up. Nice high kick. Should be able to field it cleanly. Baldwin does. Grabs the ball, looking to run it right. Gets on his horse, takes a stutter step back to the inside of the field. Eventually brought down on the Red Bud 24-yard line.
Looked like he was a little indecisive there. I'd like him just to take what's given to you, take the yards.
Yeah. Especially for as quick as he is.
Yep.
Now we get to see the first time the Musketeer offense steps out on the field.
We mentioned it, having some technical issues, so the scoreboard's not there, presented by Buena Vista, but also the instant replay not necessarily working in this first week, but that's also presented by TMW, so I want to give a shout-out to TMW.
If there's anybody can figure it out, it's Ben Koopman, and I'm sure he will get to the bottom of it.
I thought you were going to say Jeff Kern.
Well, we leave him to do the machining stuff. Oliver in the shotgun position, a true spread, twins left and right. And Lucas, zone read right up the middle. He's a horse.
Oh, man.
Good luck bringing him down. What a carry. Feed him the ball all night. That's going to be really close to a first down. Looks like they'll spot him just shy. Lucas's first carry ends up being a 9-yard gain. Bring up 2nd and 1 now for the Musketeers. The ball spotted on their own 40, what is that? 33-yard line? Yeah.
I've seen a lot of people run the ball through the years. Lucas Schwarzkopf might be the toughest guy to bring down in Red Bud history, at least in my memory.
Yep, he's a load. 8.5 minutes to play in the first. Shotgun formation. A true spread. Zone read lead. They're going to run the option.
Good pitch.
Oliver pitches it out.
Oh,
man,
no. Oh, no.
The ball.
That's Pinckneyville
ball.
Was that oh, no. Yep, they got it. I couldn't tell on the pitch it was blocked. I think Baldwin just dropped it.
I think Baldwin did just drop it. And had a couple last year too, man. Hate to see those skeletons come out of the closet.
Yeah, he's had some fumble issues, but it looked like that one he just took his eyes off the ball maybe. But again, it was tough to see from our angle. It was a little bit blocked on going on the far side of the field.
So after a nice 9-yard rush by Lucas Schwarzkopf, Oliver takes it around the left side and running the option, and
just like that, the
can't
defense
connect with Baldwin and fumbles the ball for a Pinckneyville recovery as they take over 1st and 10 with the ball on the Red Bud 24. Red Bud now can't let this one get away.
No.
Marlowe under center. There's a snap. Hands the ball up the middle. Middle run not working for Pinckneyville tonight. Met by a host of Musketeers.
That's where those linemen, couldn't see it was a host of, like you said, linemen there that got on the tackle. But if those linemen are good enough to crash and stop that dive, then and then you can get those outside linebackers not to dive so much, so those pitches aren't working as much.
Right. And just talking amongst the community, I'll say, is that that what we had said was a little bit undersized offensive and defensive line. They make it up in speed.
But they're quick off the ball, like
they
you
make
said.
It up in speed.
Dalton Mudd, we've already seen Chauncey get a tackle for a loss. So
Marlowe back under center. Sending the man in motion.
There's
They're
that pitch.
Sweep outside.
There's that pitch.
He's got room to run.
Oh, there's a hold. There's a hold.
That one's going to be coming back. Eventually brought down.
I still don't like how that looks, though. That toss is
88 of the Musketeers Lang.
You mentioned about how they're. You mentioned how they're going to a 4-4 or a 4-2 now, as opposed to a 3-5. That's where those dogs were really good on that outside.
To protect the outside edge.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that 4-2-4 though, they're expecting a lot out of their corners, and
you got to come up and
that
make
rover. But man, out of the double wing, using a rover like that when it's not traditionally spread, you almost have to have him follow the motion man back to the center of the field every time.
Yeah, as a former corner, I definitely wouldn't mind seeing some of these corners fight off these blocks a little bit better off these receivers and help out those linemen and linebackers,
It was a hold against the Panthers, 10 yards from the spot of the foul. That brings her way back to the Musketeer 30-yard line now.
2nd and 16. This is 4-down territory, so I don't expect them to try to get it all here. I wouldn't be surprised if you see some kind of run, but
still plenty of time in this first quarter with well over 7 minutes to play. Sending the man in motion, middle run once again.
Oh, great read. Who is it?
What? Unbelievable. Is that Lang right there again?
Give me that read. Who is that?
Number 89 for the Musketeers. That's Walter, I believe.
Well, 39.
39,
He's normally 89.
Yeah, you're right.
Great job by Walter there. Great read and way to hang on.
Yeah, way to
That's
hang
all you
on
need to do. Hold up and let your buddies come and clean it up.
And I bid on that fake, too.
Oh, I did, too. I thought it was a dive.
Well,
I thought it was a dive, too.
3rd and forever now for the Panthers. Red Bud can take away that outside run game. Pinckneyville is going to be up the creek here.
Obviously, you already saw number 10, Brand, get a big catch here. He's a big boy on the outside. So
3rd and 20, ball spotted on the Red Bud 34.
Keep the ball in front of you. They're just going to do
He's
a
gonna
quarterback
keep it
keeper,
around
but
the right
there's
side.
another flag.
Nice job
Right?
by the
Did
Musketeers.
you see that, or
gang tackle? I didn't see one come in, but
I thought
doesn't mean there's not one
Never
there.
mind. I thought I saw something thrown.
Schwarzkopf brings another one down, puts another tally mark in the solo tackle column for him.
This would be huge, not only fighting back after that turnover in, your territory, but then also giving your defense a little bit of momentum after that first possession TD that they gave up.
4th and 14 now.
Just know where the sticks are, right?
Yeah,
know where the
that's
sticks
exactly
are.
right. Pinckneyville obviously in 4-down territory. Got to thinking they're going to throw the ball here or sweep to this wide side of the field.
Hey, Wiener.
He rolls left, looking to throw, gets the ball away.
Keep it in front of you.
Caught
Keep it
by
in front of
number
you. Keep it
11.
in front of you. Oh, you got to make that
missed
tackle.
and the ball's away.
Fumble.
Rolls out of bounds.
I think he's short regardless. Right?
I agree with you. Yep, it looks like from the spot on the other side of the field, he is going to be a couple yards short regardless of the outcome. And Red Bud takes over on downs.
Boy, I thought that missed tackle was going to hurt us, but.
Like you said, they knew where they were.
Know the sticks, exactly.
Yep,
know the sticks.
Knew where they were. Red Bud's offense again now is going to take the field.
All right.
I can say, well, from what we've seen in the two plays so far, Red Bud can move the ball, and the option is there too. It was
I would
open,
agree.
So.
Oh, yeah, with Baldwin on the corner with his speed, he had plenty of room to run there. Just obviously a little miscommunication between the quarterback and running back.
Oliver in the backfield by himself.
Ooh, I like this.
Red Bud ain't trying to hide nothing.
You think a little quarterback
Schwarzkopf
keeper here?
out on the wing, in the slot.
I think a little quarterback keeper. No, he does hit a little handoff.
Nice handoff.
Oh, he's got room.
Manny's got room to run. Let's cover that ball up when you're running.
I thought I saw the same thing you did.
Bouncing around like a ping pong ball out there. They can't seem to bring him down.
Hey.
Nice rush by Manning.
Hey, when you're the dog, maybe.
Comes up just short of the first down marker.
What he lacks in size, he makes up in moxie. You like that word?
I
moxie.
love it. Keep the big ones coming.
Well, that's a 4-letter word, but.
2nd and 1 now after a nice 9-yard Manning play. Where have we seen this before? Our first series was a 9-yard gain. Let's keep the ball in the offensive hands here.
Manning comes off the field, though, there.
Probably just got the wind knocked out of him a bit. Boy, he was getting tossed around all over the place over there.
All right, who's that in the backfield? Baldwin in the backfield?
Got to be Baldwin in the backfield with Oliver.
Trips right here.
Schwarzkopf over in the slot.
See a little bubble screen maybe, or are they just going for a straight dive?
Oliver looking to throw. It is a bubble screen.
No,
to the right side.
no. Oh, makes a man miss.
Just makes a move.
Oh, it makes another
He's got
man.
room to run. Woo. Get out of that man's way. First down, Musketeers.
Ooh, and a little talking after it.
Oh, they're warning him too. Hey, keep your thoughts to yourself. They're saying.
Did they warn him in, or did he go to the official and say they're talking crap? I'm going to quiet them.
First down, Musketeers as they approach center field.
If he didn't make that guy miss there, he was in trouble because that was a loss.
Just 4 minutes to play in the first quarter. Musketeers break the huddle, run up to the line of scrimmage.
Let's see if we can't get Baldwin going here. I wouldn't mind a little run.
Pinckneyville dropping down their safety to cover. Single back. They got to be in cover 1. Red Bud's got to be thinking to throw here, and they're not. Handed up to Baldwin right up the middle.
Good cut.
Nice 3-yard gain.
Drags a couple men. I like that he's taking that up the middle, not just trying to bounce everything. When he was younger, he tried to outrun everybody. Now he's knowing take what's given there.
Slow to, fast through. That's the saying, right? So follow your lead blockers, make the most out of it, and when you see green grass, run. Oliver brings the play back into the huddle for the Musketeers. 2nd and 7. Ball spotted on the Red Bud 39. 3.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Pinckneyville still up 6-0. Unfortunate chain of events on the first offensive series for Red Bud.
What do you think?
Hoping to capitalize on their
second.
second.
I think a quick little pass here. Quick little hitter. There it is.
Fakes it to Baldwin. Right up the middle.
Wow.
Nearly intercepted. Did he catch it?
They're saying he did.
They're saying it's an interception. Pinckneyville takes over after a huge interception on the Red Bud 48-yard line.
I got to be honest with you.
And the offense comes in. I didn't think he could. He didn't look like he caught it when he stood up.
He didn't look like he caught it, but it looked like a big communication between Oliver and number 3, Jack Ford. Jack kind of ran a route and didn't turn around.
Yeah, it looked like Oliver was expecting him to run a little curl inside and come back to the ball.
That's exactly right. He kind of he threw it right away, and Ford kept running. So
it's some of those week 1 miscommunications.
Yeah.
A Red Bud defense back out there. Getting to see a lot of them so far in the first quarter with 3 minutes left to play.
Not ideal. Second turnover in their own territory.
Marlowe under center, sends a man in motion, hands
Dive
the
up
ball off
middle.
up the middle. He's going to keep it.
Boy, what is that a forward?
Man, that was a forward pass.
But I guess they're behind the line of scrimmage, so it doesn't matter.
Right. And just met by the Musketeers defense.
Great job.
Man.
Boy, they got some good fakes, don't they? I thought that was a dive again.
I do too. But, man, it is not fooling that Musketeer defense.
Great job.
Hess on the tackle there for the Musketeers. Bodies, camouflage jerseys flying around all over the place.
Speaking of Hess, shout out to Steven Strode, Tyler Hess, Country Financial. Look at these waters. Cuban, you want to give me a...
Oh, yeah.
Keeping me hydrated.
Tasty.
Thank you, Tyler. Thank you, Steven. Check out the rates.
Marlowe back under center here after a loss of about 2 yards. Trying to hand the ball up in the middle, and Lucas Schwarzkopf just absolutely stuffs him.
He's a good
Went
player.
nowhere. Another short loss, about 1 yard. Bring up 3rd and 12 with the ball spotted right on the 50-yard line.
I don't know if this is 4
2
down
minutes
territory,
left to play in
so
the first quarter.
Wouldn't be surprised if you see some kind of play action, maybe a pass. Maybe you get the quarterback rolling again, try to get something here.
With just 2 minutes left here in the first, you got to think they're going to try to throw the ball 3rd and long.
I would agree. I don't think, and this isn't, like I said, I don't think this is 4 down territory.
And he likes rolling left, too.
Yep.
He's done it a couple times.
There he goes.
He does it again.
There he goes again.
And we got a dead ball foul.
But you were right on it there, Chris.
And it was an offsides against Pinckneyville. That'll back them up even further. Now put them into their own territory. Bring up 3rd and 17, we'll say.
Yeah. Got to be smart now here if you're the...
Man, what a tough play call for Pinckneyville now.
Because now you definitely know it's coming.
You just gave away your look.
You got Baldwin back deep, Sternberg. Who's that safety? I can't tell. Is it Manning? Yep, Manning.
Wide side of the field to Pinckneyville's left side. So if they're going to run an option, you would imagine they're going to run it this way.
That's
Pick
true.
on Red Bud's corners.
They could. That's true. They could just try
I can see a play action option happening here from Pinckneyville. Oh, see,
they're
they're trying to
get
Red
him
Bud
to
to
jump.
bite, looking at the
Great
who
job
is
on the
gonna
line.
blitz.
Great job of the line.
And Pinckneyville is going to call a timeout. So with just 1:26 left to go, Pinckneyville takes a timeout here in the first quarter, and we'll be right back.
Diedrich Bank would like to wish the Red Bud Musketeers good luck this football season. Diedrich Bank is cheering for you. Visit one of our local branches for your lending and deposit needs. Diedrich Bank. Live for today, bank for tomorrow.
The Gibbs Group is a professional real estate team that will go above and beyond to guide you through your real estate transaction from start to finish. If you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate, give the Gibbs Group a call and they will happily assist your real estate needs.
Complete Concrete and Designs would like to wish the Red Bud Musketeers good luck this basketball season. For all of your concrete and epoxy needs, or to learn more about what services they offer, call Brandon at 618-781-4308.
As they just get done announcing, all the cheerleaders here out also in camouflage jerseys doing their best to keep this crowd into it. Speaking of crowd, boy, the stands are packed. They haven't quite lined up along the fence like we normally see it, but it's a hot night too. And everybody tuning in, thank you for tuning in. 1:20, we have no scoreboard tonight. Some technical difficulties before the game started. Week 1, it looks like the scoreboard here on the field's barely working too. So 1:20 left to go here in the first quarter. 3rd and long for Pinckneyville. Marlowe rolls left, just throws up a prayer, and absolutely rocked, and then intercepted by the Musketeers.
But Sternberg
going up and getting one. That's that old jump shot coming in
There it
handy, pulling one into him. Red Bud's going to take over now. 1st and 10 with the ball spotted on their own 44-yard line.
As much as I would love the running, the run and gun here, I think you're about to see Red Bud slow this ball down. Wait, just a bunch of runs. Scoreboard's off again, unfortunately, on here at the field.
All kinds of scoreboard problems.
I think, did you hear that they're getting shot clocks at each corner, too? Did you hear that that's coming eventually?
Well, maybe we need to get the
Nothing's working week 1.
squirrel problem figured out here for the scoreboard, or whatever's chewing through the wires.
Boy, they couldn't be more in the middle of the window here that I cannot see anything. So it's on you here, Chris.
Well,
it's working up here on the official clock, but not on the scoreboard.
We got technical difficulties. The refs are going to bring this to a
1:14 left in the first quarter. Red Bud down 7-0.
1:14.8 left. So
And so
in these
far
kind
we've
of
seen
circumstances, the official can keep the clock. It'll be the back judge on the defensive side of the ball. Should keep the clock. He keeps the play clock as well.
We need to get those play clocks. That'd be nice. That was always nice when you played somewhere and they had those play clocks in the corner of the end zones.
Boy, this could get dicey when you don't know how much time's left and how many plays you call. Just pass the ball till you score, and then quarter will be over. Still just in the first quarter. It's been a long first quarter. Pinckneyville up 6-0 right now.
I don't think
had a nice 30-yard carry around the right corner, deep into Red Bud's zone for about 30 yards. Ran it in for a touchdown. Missed the extra point. Red Bud with a fumble on their first possession of offense.
Yeah.
And second possession of offense turned into an interception. So offensively can't get it going, but I can say besides that one play, defensively has been able to shut down Pinckneyville. Oliver looking to throw, makes a completion out to the right side. Is that Manning once again?
Yep. I love the confidence. Get your quarterback in the game. Get your receivers in the game. A little pitch and catch. Good job.
Nice 5-yard pickup, 2nd and 5 as the ball inches towards midfield. I got to say there's probably only 35 seconds are left yet to play.
Probably the last
in
play
the first quarter.
Yeah, probably the last play. And Red Bud's going to take the first quarter if they don't get positive yards here without getting the ball past midfield. Not ideal. Not ideal for your first quarter of play here.
Red Bud walks back up to the line of scrimmage. True spread. Schwarzkopf and Baldwin in the backfield with Oliver.
Give it to Schwarzkopf.
Schwarzkopf's going to lead back.
Block.
Hand the ball off to
Baldwin
up the middle.
Oh,
he's
good.
got room to run. Bounces off a couple tackles. Has enough for a Musketeer first down.
Nice run.
I would imagine the clock has got to be ticking down here.
Yeah, that's probably the end of the first quarter here.
The clock stops to move the chains, so I got to say we're down to seconds left to play.
Great blocking by Schwarzkopf there, and good cutback by Baldwin. Kind of take it to the left side and get some
11
yards.
seconds left to play. It was a completion. That clock should start. And that's going to do it for the end of the first quarter. Red Bud barely trailing this one right now. Pinckneyville with the 6-0 lead. We'll be back to bring you the second quarter.
Oh man, there is a lot of damage up here. I already told the family I'm going to be able to fix this. Oh, that's not good. Oh wow, look at that. That flux capacitor line is not supposed to look like that. How am I ever going to afford this?
Have no fear, Joy's here!
Who's that?
I heard your cry for help. Sounds like you need Buena Vista's home equity line of credit. Super low fees, super fast turnaround time, super low rate. Everybody needs a little joy in their life.
Scoreboard is officially back off. It was on. We bring it back on. It goes off. So maybe we're drawing too much power up here. I'm not sure. Red Bud takes over. Start this this second quarter. A fresh 12 minutes on the clock, on a clock somewhere in our memory. First and 10 Musketeers. Ball spotted on the Pinckneyville 45-yard line. Pinckneyville currently up 6-0.
Hopefully you're watching on YouTube. Thank you for tuning in. I saw the Schuberts were watching in from Myrtle Beach. How about that?
How about that?
Hey, Judy.
Oliver takes a snap.
Run it, baby.
He's got plenty of grass. Get on your horse,
fall
big
down,
boy.
Fall down, fall down.
Let's get us a first down. He comes really close. Nice, probably 6 to 7 yard carry.
I would like him to slide.
He just kind of
He's got some wheel. He might be a Kyler Murray, like that.
He was kind of just tiptoeing through there, though, just taking his time, not looking to lay out any big hits. But nice 6-yard carry.
I would love for them to do more design runs. You know, like that. Send them on 4 verts. Get the linemen, get the linebackers in cornerbacks out of there and see what he can do.
I'm not sure. With that being said, I'm not sure what Red Bud's backup situation looks
That's
like
true.
either.
That's
so
true. Don't want to hurt your
you know, that's them running quarterbacks. They take a beating. So week 1, let's keep him healthy. Let's win this game with his arm and his mind, I would think. Zone read, hand off the ball, going up the middle. He's got a little bit of room to run. Looks like he's going to be about 1 yard short of the first down.
Didn't necessarily look like Oliver was confident in giving him that, and Baldwin almost ripped it out of his hands on there on a kind of a option.
3rd and 1 now for the Musketeers. Ball spotted on the Pinckneyville 36.
Hopefully these boys are staying hydrated down there. It is muggy.
The clock on the field is back on. Yeah, I hope they got plenty of nanners in them, Tim.
That's true. You know who would always do that? Gibbs. Speaking of the Gibbs Realty team.
The Gibbs group.
Boy, Gibbs would always cram. Eat a banana, Nathan.
Oliver in the shotgun formation again. Schwarzkopf over in the slot. Looking to throw. Looking right.
Don't force it. Don't force it.
Throws a bomb down the middle of the field.
Good.
He's
That's
got
good.
Two guys, two
That's
Lucas.
touchdown!
Touchdown, Musketeers.
What a throw and what a catch. I mean, he put it where only Schwarzkopf could catch that.
Used his long arms and his height to really reach out at the fingertips, pull it in for Musketeer touchdown.
What a throw and catch. It's a bummer we don't have that TMW instant replay because that was quite the throw. Man, what a throw.
Yeah, just a
How about that?
minute
Patient?
45 into the second quarter here. Oliver throws an absolute dime down the middle, connects with Lucas Schwarzkopf for 6 points.
Man, what a throw. What patience. He kind of looked at two different receivers, made his reads, threw an absolute dime. Schwarzkopf extended his arms. Who is the kicker here?
Again, number 13?
13, number Kester. Kester.
The kick, the ball's
Looks
up. Man,
good.
nice kick, and it's good. Red Bud takes the lead.
Just a sophomore. What a good kick, though.
Second quarter, 10:16 to play. Red Bud's leading 7-6.
Southside Strength and Conditioning is located right along Main Street in Red Bud, Illinois. Southside offers 24/7 gym access, personal training, group classes, and online programming. Whatever health goal you may have, Southside can help you reach it. We would love to help.
Country Financial takes the time to get to know their clients' wants, needs, and desires. If you're looking to move your home, auto, or commercial insurance locally, Tyler and Steve would love to have a chance to earn your business.
A big shout out to the Red Bud Subway. Check out their newly updated menu with freshly sliced meat, and be sure to use the Subway app to get deals and rewards, or to make your order ahead of time. Head on down to your local Subway today.
Your Musketeers take the lead for the first time in this home opener on this brand new field. 7-6 with just 10:16 left to go in the first half. Chris Mehring here with you. Tim Conway, Ben Koopman sitting over here running the control board, doing a fantastic job. I apologize, no scoreboard tonight. Had some technical difficulties, so that just means you got to turn up your volume and listen a little harder.
Yeah, we got a little loud on that last touchdown, but
Kester back to kick this one off again. Man, what a leg, too.
Boy, he
loves
kicking
all the way back to the 10, but second time it's been out of bounds.
He loves kicking towards those sidelines, doesn't he?
Yeah, we straighten it out a little bit. We'll be able to pin Pinckneyville back deep.
Yeah, and he gets them up high enough to where you can get that coverage team down the field. Let's give another shout-out to another sponsor, Diedrich Bank. And new this year, Danny Schwartz Insurance Player of the Game. Danny Schwartz has sponsored the last couple of years, but this year he's going to have the a T-shirt for the Player of the Game.
Yeah.
Oh, everybody's giving stuff. Sorry about that. Sounds like Schwartz has got the first week, though.
Yeah.
So picked up the Player of the Game shirt.
Tim, there's a miscommunication.
We'll figure that out.
Oh. Marlowe under center, Pinckneyville in the true wing tee.
Another dive. Oh, Schwarzkopf hit him hard.
Golly, talk about having a day. Lucas Schwarzkopf having a day. Let me tell you, just stuffing it right at the middle. He should work at a meat market. Man.
Every week someone gets
okay.
It's a whole bunch like gift cards.
Okay, so every week we got a different sponsor that's going to get a Player of the Week. So
Yep. all kinds of sponsors in there donating stuff to the Player of the Week. Custom shirts from Danny. We got TMW throwing some stuff in.
Oak 9 had a shaker in there.
Did
that look like a
calendars
cup?
and
Yeah.
all kinds of stuff. So yeah, it'll be cool. Give them something to play for, something to be proud of.
Did you guys even
little
have players?
notch on the belt.
Did you even have a player week back when you were in school?
No, nothing cool like that. Tim.
That's all right.
And
what do we got here?
That's going to be
delay
game against Pinckneyville.
Boy, they really need those play clocks at the corner. I remember I saw Coach Ufflem, and I was bragging about the field, how nice it looks, and he said, yeah, that the plan is to get a couple play clocks.
That backs them up 5, making it 2nd and 15 from their own 30. Red Bud defense proven to be tough here for that Pinckneyville offense.
Wouldn't be surprised if you see another little pitch to that number 11, the Fisher boy who was really quick on the outside. Is he out there?
2nd and 15, man.
He's not even out there, so
that
shows you what I know.
Oh,
there he is. I see him.
I wouldn't be surprised here if he's going to try to roll left and throw the ball
He
out
has
to the
been
right
rolling,
side of the
which
field.
is odd. Quarterbacks that throw right usually roll to the right
But they
side.
do a lot of their play fiction to the right.
There
He's
he
looking
is.
right,
Oh,
throwing
get back,
right,
get
throws
back,
the ball
get
down
back.
the middle.
Oh, that's
got
gotta be a
potential.
penalty.
Oh, and nearly intercepted it after it bounces off the receiver's hands and almost falls right into the defender's hands.
Sternberg was right there.
Sternberg?
Yeah, he was right there. The only
It
thing
almost fell. It bounced off the receiver's hands. Almost fell right in his hands.
The only thing I will say is sometimes you get a little tendency to look at the quarterback. Run with that receiver.
Yeah.
He's where the ball's going, not the quarterback.
What do they teach you? Watch his eyes?
Yeah, watch the receiver's eyes, not the quarterback. Mm-hmm. You tend to look at the quarterback, the receiver's past you. And
that's how you get burned.
That's how you get burned.
Or end up tripping yourself up.
Yeah, that's or exactly.
Like kind of what happened right there.
Right there, and when you saw it.
Turn too soon.
You saw it on that big completion down here earlier in Red Bud Musketeer territory where they got tripped up. And
boy, let's talk about that feeling right there. When you're defending a receiver running down the field and you're defending him back to the ball and you see his eyes get big around his quarters, boy, your heart about stops as a defender.
and there's that roll to the left again.
Oh man, just absolutely crushed by Schwarzkopf. Had him down low, and I don't know who came in on top to finish him off and just absolutely T-boned him.
That looked like Schwarzkopf was in there, and we'll see our first punt return. Who's back deep here? Is this Sternberg and Manning back deep?
Yeah, we got Sternberg and Manning.
Did you return punts back in your day,
Oh,
Chris?
I did.
Did you?
It was my favorite thing to do.
Really?
Return punts and kicks, yeah.
Boy, that's always a little scary back there because obviously
I like the pressure.
You're kind of watching the ball, but also trying to make sure you're not getting killed by a gunner running down the field.
The worst is like on sunny days.
They have
these
no
early
pressure.
Look
at how they're carrying people back. They've got nobody.
Oh, we got a fumble.
Oh, fumble. Get him.
Red Bud's on top of it. They bring him down. The punter fumbles the ball, tries to pick it up and run it. The Red Bud defensive line brings the pressure along with their linebacking core and Lucas Schwarzkopf brings the ball. They recover. They tackle him after he recovers his own fumble. They're going to take over 1st and 10 from the Pinckneyville 20-yard line. Let's get a quick score here with over 8 minutes to go here in the second quarter. 8:22 to be exact to play in the second quarter. What a big play there for Red Bud.
I'd love to take a little shot at the end zone.
Yeah, let's throw the ball.
Yeah,
Find one of them corners.
That's what I'm thinking.
Watch down here, one-on-one matchup.
You do. Who is this? Is this Sternberg
On the
down
bottom
here in the
side of the
bottom?
field.
Down here in the 20, I think it is.
Yep, Sternberg, number 85. He's
Solo.
feeling it, too.
Yeah,
he
he's
knows
got
the
solo
ball's
coverage.
and they're going to run the option. Hands it to Lucas. He makes a cut. Met by 3
Oh,
or 4 of them.
man, he's tough
making
to bring
something
down.
to
Go.
nothing. Lower your shoulder. He's got room to run. Go. To the 5. Touchdown, Musketeers.
Boy, is he tough to bring
Once
down.
again, Lucas Schwarzkopf puts one in the end zone. That's a receiving touchdown and a rushing touchdown. He broke 3 tackles to make that happen.
I told you, he is a truck to bring down. I thought he was about to truck this guy towards the end zone, but kind of just ran away from him.
Ran the option to the right side. Lucas ends up meeting the defender immediately, breaks a couple tackles, busts it all the way to the left corner, and runs one in for another 6 points, Musketeers.
We really got to do a better job of writing down. Like, that had to be a 35-yard receiving, and that was about a, 15, 20-yard running?
Yeah. Well, it was on the 20, so, yeah. 20-yard rush. Kick is up. For Kester, again, is good. Red Bud takes a commanding lead, 14-6 with 8:11 to play in the second quarter.
With over 30 years in business, Iron Horse specializes in railroad construction and maintenance. Join their growing team and find a lifelong career with Iron Horse.
Myself, Chris, Tim, and sideline cameraman Nolan would like to say thank you to all of the Oak 9 behind-the-scenes sponsors. Your words of encouragement and support are greatly appreciated by the whole crew. The Red Bud Chamber of Commerce is excited to announce its fall events. Coming up, they have the Octo Boo Fest, Witches Night Out, and in November, the Holiday Happenings. Visit the Red Bud Chamber of Commerce website to learn more.
And welcome back. As you saw on the screen there, several people, shout out to them for buying a T-shirt and supporting Oak 9 Productions here and everything that we do. We love bringing the games to you. So,
also, the Chamber of Commerce having a lot of events coming up here soon.
Yeah, I saw Witches Night Out. Rachel needs to go out there.
Kick is away.
Oh.
Hauled in about the 15, makes some decent yardage, brings it all the way back up to the Pinckneyville 13. That's a nice 15-yard carry.
Yeah, and besides a long completion and that run that we saw, that 20-yard run or so, Red Bud defense has been pretty solid here.
Yeah.
Schwarzkopf has been all over the place, obviously offense and defense, as he's starting his senior year off with a bang, you know.
And you look at the plays the two plays really that Pinckneyville's progressed the ball down the field. The first one, our linebackers bit on the fake hard, and like we said, Pinckneyville's great.
You said your brother's going to figure that out. He's going to tell him what to read.
And they have, and they've got to the bottom of it. And then really the second one where they completed the pass is because their defender got a little tripped up.
Yeah, he was right there the whole time.
Yeah.
Whole time.
We got guys in the right spots.
And you could argue Red Bud's played more defense than they have offense with those 2 turnovers. So great job by the
Dave Luck calls the defense for the Musketeers. He's the defensive coordinator with Derek Uffelman.
Boy, you might see another delay again here. They don't get this ball on.
It's getting real close. Watch the official in the backfield. He's starting to count now, and the ball does get away just in time.
Get some pressure
He's
there.
looking left, throws left.
Turn around, get that ball.
Oh, my gosh, he should have T-boned him instead of trying to make that tackle.
Yes, he did. Boy,
Man,
that
he
boy
was
is
trying to be
fat.
a hero
Oh,
there.
my goodness, who caught up with him?
That's got to be Baldwin, right?
Oh, he's hurt. Looked
Brought
like
him down.
It looked like Manning might have caught up with him, and the speedster Fisher. Oh, he's back up. Who was it? Who went for the gamble? Did
It
you
was
see?
number 2, Manning.
But who went for the gamble? I think
don't know.
Baldwin might have went for the gamble.
He had an absolute opportunity to lay someone out, and went for the ball to try to get the pick 6. And
I have been on the wrong end of that a couple times. You're about to be a hero, got a bit of pick 6, and all you should have done was play the ball on the man. And
yeah, and you know that cover 2 is so good for being able to fly in there and make a pick like that, and man, you just like to see him make that tackle right there because that would have been an incomplete pass. For sure. He had a full head of steam. Someone
that's what you play football for. There is for those type of hits.
7:30 to go in the first half.
Great job by Manning to stop him here.
1st and goal for Pinckneyville. Ball spotted on the Red Bud 6.
There's the dive. Good job by the defense.
Shuts it down after about a 1-yard carry, I'll say. Bam, but man, unfortunately, what do we have there, Tim? About a 45-yard completion. Well, a little further than that. Might have been closer to 55-yard completion. 2nd and goal now for Pinckneyville. 7 minutes to play in the first half. Red Bud up 14-6.
And I don't think the dive is going to do it for Pinckneyville. So wouldn't be surprised here if you see some kind of pitch or some kind of option because that dive, Schwarzkopf and that line have got that dive stopped. Let's see what you got here. You got 31 in the backfield.
Sending man in motion.
There's that
Toss
pitch.
player out the right side. Man, he trips himself out. What an absolute play by number 89 of the Musketeers. Is that Lang?
No, 39. Walter got him there.
Is that Walter? The numbers are so hard to see.
They're so hard to see.
But, man, he shed a block right there. And, dude, I thought if he doesn't shed that block and make that tackle there, it's a touchdown.
Yeah.
He saves a touchdown right there.
Absolute
well,
89 might have been there, too. Is there even in 8? Oh,
no,
it is
because it's
89
on his helmet.
Yeah,
that's where I got it from.
We'll get these numbers figured out by the fourth quarter.
So who was that? Was that Walter?
That was Walter.
Yeah, I mean, he saved a touchdown right there. Absolutely saved it. Shed that block, that lead block, and just, man.
Good player.
Step up and make a tackle. Quick on his feet.
And how big does this? How big does this Manning stop? You know, looking like he could potentially stop this Pinckneyville offense. Oh, they got too many players
3rd and 5. They got too many players.
That's gonna be another timeout.
They're gonna have to call timeout. That's their 2nd timeout now.
Oh nope, flag.
Well, they broke the huddle with 12 guys.
You're right. You're right.
It's
not about a snap. It's about breaking the huddle. You're right. Boy, it took them too long to throw that flag.
Yeah, it did. So
12
men on the field.
crucial there, 5 yards.
That's going to back them up. Man, talk about crucial. They're all the way down to their 5-yard line. 3rd and goal. Now it's going to back them all the way up.
To the 10-yard line, right?
Yeah, back them all the way up to the 10. 3rd and goal now for the 10 for Pinckneyville. They tried to get a timeout there. Pinckneyville did use one of their timeouts early in the first quarter. Oh, now they're going to wave it up. Oh, okay.
Oh, they're saying they took a timeout. They took a timeout. Smart call.
I know, but I don't know how you can take a timeout. Because if you break the huddle with 12, it should be a penalty. But is it only once you get set?
Or it's one of those things where I think you can say, like, hey, we're breaking for a timeout. Like the coaches had the option. I could be wrong. I could be way
So
wrong.
the flag gets weighed off. Pinckneyville uses their 2nd timeout. So they've used 2 of their
Smart
3
play by
for the first
Pinckneyville.
half. Yeah, it is, but I'll have to get to the bottom of that because
you're right.
I always saw if you had 12 guys in the huddle, it was an automatic.
You had to call a timeout from the huddle.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Yep.
Before you walk up to the line of scrimmage, because then why wouldn't you always take a timeout? It would never be a 12
You never
man
have
on
a
the
penalty.
field. Yeah, exactly. I mean, unless you truly didn't know it, but
yeah, or you were out of timeouts. What are you thinking here? So the dive's clearly not been working.
They got to sweep. They got to sweep or throw left.
Yeah, that's what I'm. You talk about that quarterback rollout. Wouldn't be surprised if you see some kind of quarterback rollout.
They got the wide side of the field to the left side here. So
that's the way he's liking to roll.
Yep, I can see him almost rolling left and throwing it across the middle of the field.
Okay.
Somewhere around the goalpost. That's kind of my go-to.
Let's pay attention to the receivers here on the right side because to your point, they kind of run a drag across.
Yep. In this cover 2 situation, if they run that lower down, the cornerback over here for Red Bud was probably.
So
could be one-on-one unless they'll still stick to the zone. But that's where I would look at as Pinckneyville. Roll left, throw it to the middle of the field.
Yeah, in that scenario, number 12 right there could run a drag across the field. No, they're going to do some kind of reverse. Oh, Red Bud's lost. Red Bud's lost.
Pinckneyville punches it in through a hole you could drive a semi-truck through for 6 points.
First time they ran that reverse, and Red Bud was a little lost on that.
Now, crucial play of the game here, as I would imagine Pinckneyville's probably got to go for 2.
Yep.
Trailing 14-12 with 5:40 to play in the first half.
Good call by Pinckneyville there. First time they've ran that, and Red Bud had a little bit of a tough time tracking that. 5:40 left in the second quarter.
One on time down here. They are going to go for 2, try to tie it up. Pinckneyville trailing 14-12. 5:40 to go in the first half. Marlowe goes under center.
See if you see a little rollout here.
Surprised they haven't had him run the ball a little bit more. And they pitch it out to the right side.
Get out there. Get out there.
If he
breaks
breaks the corner, that's huge
bad.
play.
Yeah, that's bad for a kid's leg.
I'll tell you what, though, that's a huge stop right there, trailing 2. 5:40 to go in the first half. Pinckneyville just scored, making it Red Bud 14, Pinckneyville 12.
Hartman Turf and Tractor is a 4th-generation, family-owned outdoor power equipment dealership with a focus on customer service. From New Holland and Coyote tractors to Hustler, Ferris, and Cub Cadet mowers, you'll find everything you need for your next outdoor project. Join Red Bud Industries' growing team. Together, we can support the future of our industry and our Red Bud High School athletes. Go Musketeers!
And we're back. Red Bud leading this one 14-12 in the second quarter with 5 minutes and 40 seconds left. We continue naming some of our sponsors here. We talked about the Red Bud Chamber of Commerce, how they got some pretty cool events coming up here for Red Bud. Another one, Iron Horse. Southern Illinois Spine and Joint, Complete Concrete and Design. Some really cool commercials there you saw where they can do some stamped concrete and some cool stuff there. And shout out to Wade and Sutter in 2 lanes. Thought I lost my wallet the other day there, and it was in
Turns out they're pretty good people.
Well, it turned out it was in my seat, McGimmon seat. It was there the whole time.
Would have been a lot cooler.
But hey, the bartender went over there and said, hey, I'm going to text Wayne, see if we can find it. Good people there. Good wings, saucy.
Got Manning and Baldwin back again.
Oh, a little pooch.
Little pooch up the middle.
Can't see who got that. Do you see
Picked
who got?
up.
Oh, whoever it is laid a hit.
Yeah, they did. They ain't messing around, are they?
You got a name on there? You got a number? Boy,
number 30.
Second time we called him, Colt Hess.
Colton Hess, that's it. Musket player from way back.
Sophomore, 6'1", 180. Boy, that's a big boy.
Yeah. Start feeding him, Mom and Dad.
God, 6'1",
Grown
180.
huge. I love these
I still
kids
don't,
coming out of Red Bud.
I still don't think I'm 180.
Really?
It gets to the point, you know how old we are? They need to start
Do
attaching.
you eat a lot of veggies?
They
you need more pasta in your life, Tim.
They need to start attaching the players' dads.
Yeah,
families'
yeah.
names.
Wait,
That's
who's
how,
their parents?
Yeah, who's their parents? That's how old we're getting.
Red Bud in the spread. Oliver in the shotgun.
Oh,
Hand the ball off to
Go.
Baldwin.
Go, Baldwin.
He's got room to
Go.
run.
Oh,
plenty
wow,
of gas,
holding
plenty
call.
of speed.
That's such
Get
a
on
bad
your
call.
horse. That's got to be a horse collar, and then there's another penalty comes in. So it looks like we'll have a hold and a horse collar, but I would imagine the hold would overtake everything, and it would come back regardless.
That hold was behind the play. I didn't see it very well, so it could be a good call, but it's a stupid hold if that's what it is.
Man, so what happens here? That I mean, surely,
Offsetting penalties, I think.
and then replay the down, right?
Yeah.
But it depends if it's a
But
personal foul.
But that problem with that is when that player is behind the ball, like there's no reason to hold him. Personal foul. Horse foul. Okay. Yeah,
offsetting.
Replay first down.
Replay the first down. Well, man,
great
tough
job by the
break
officials
there for
there.
Baldwin. He gets his chance to get his little bit of payback after an early quarter fumble.
When he gets an open space, he is quick, isn't he?
Yep. Let him go. Let's do it all over again. 1st and 10 Musketeers. 5.5 minutes to play in the first half.
He might be one of the fastest running backs that I've seen. You know who's always quick? Shout out Nick Hernandez. He was around your age, wasn't
Nick
he? He was
yeah,
quick.
He was fast.
A lot of east and west, though.
And hit like a sledgehammer.
Did he?
Oh, God.
He was before my time, but he was quick.
Baldwin in the backfield. Redbud's got trips right. I'm sorry. Oliver in the shotgun formation. There's the snap. Looking to throw.
There's that pitch
Throws
and
to
catch.
Left, to
There's that pitch and
Schwarzkopf.
catch. I love
Man,
it.
Schwarzkopf just yanks one in. Gets really close to the first down marker. Looks like he'll be spotted just a yard short. Bring up 2nd and 1 now for the Musketeers. Man, he's having a day.
Yeah, he took a little bit of a hit there, and he's definitely limping off the sidelines there.
Bodies flying all over out there trying to bring him down. Second and 1 now. Ball spotted at the Red Bud 46.
Nothing cute here. Get a first down, move the sticks.
5 minutes left to play in the first half.
Trips right.
True zone. We do go trips right. Slot receiver on the right side. There's a snap. Oliver's looking right. Rolls out of the pocket right. Got room to run.
Oh, nice
Throws
play.
It
Nice
a
play.
little low, but way to dig one out of the dirt.
Was that Manning? Yep, I think so.
Definitely Manning. Man, gets on his knees and be able to dig one down coming back. Oliver again, get your feet set. He had room to run. If you can throw that, get that ball elevated a little bit.
I love the play call there. I mean, obviously a nice little dive probably gets the first down, but to get your quarterback that confidence, Manning just runs a little button hook, gets first down. Good call by Coach Uffelman there.
That reception gets the ball into Pinckneyville territory. 1st and 10 Musketeers. Ball spotted now on the Pinckneyville 47 with 4 minutes left to play.
Looks like somebody new in the backfield. Yeah, Walter's in the backfield this time.
And I think Walter is kind of there to help back up Lucas.
Now get down.
Oliver takes it out the right side, and man, just thrown like a rag doll out of bounds. Oliver kind of, you could tell, let up, and man, they kind of slung him around. I'm surprised we didn't see a flag come in for that.
Not a small kid, $170 at 6 feet. So
nice 5-yard pickup by Oliver. Good smart play.
Now this makes the
stops the clock with 3:57 to go.
This makes the job for Coach Uffelman pretty easy. 2nd and 5 in the opponent's territories. You could run anything here. You can run a little zone.
Run anything. Don't want to get Pinckneyville the ball back, though. So
that's true.
They might milk some clock. Game. We want to score before the half.
Baldwin in the back this field.
Snap, hand the ball. Man, zone read again.
I think that was a bad read by Oliver.
I agree. I think that's a bad read by Oliver. To keep that around the right side, you pick up the first down on your own feet.
Yep.
They crashed hard. He was getting hit while he was handing the ball off. That's okay. Uffelman's telling him that right now. Hey, let's move on. Hey, not a bad. Hey, the play was there. Let's move on. We got to make better reads.
Great job by the cheerleaders down here, hyping up these Red Bud Musketeer fan crowd. It looks like it might be camo night. We're supporting, obviously, the troops in the camo.
Touchdown for Heroes.
Touchdown for Heroes, thank you.
3rd and 8 for the Musketeers. Ball couldn't be any more centered up on the Pinckneyville 45-yard line.
I think you might see just a little bit of a pitch and
Walter
blitz.
Oliver picks one up, got a little room to run, going to be really close to the first down. Where do they spot him, man? That's going to be close. Looks like he may have it by a half yard.
Kind of smartly stuck it out there late at the end, and I think he got it.
And that's going to be enough for a Musketeer first down.
Great run, but he's limping a little. Like you said, you want to avoid those hits. Pinckneyville was blitzing hard there, and he saw it, and he took off, and smartly so.
Yeah, had a couple lead backs. It almost looked to me like it was a design power play around here to this left side.
You think it was design?
Walter stepped up to lead block for him right out of the gate. There was no fake whatsoever.
I didn't know if he was just pass blocking or lead blocking, but yeah, good call there.
Red Bud getting in a little bit of a speed rush here. True spread. They're going on a quick count. Flags fly in. It's going to be a false start against Red Bud. That'll back him up. And we'll try this first down thing again. 1st and 15 now. They were trying to see. You could see there was a little tempo increase there.
I liked it. Yeah,
2.5 minutes left to go in the first half. We got to start talking about getting in the red zone here pretty quick. I'd say you got to get in the red zone in the next minute. Oliver brings a new play into the huddle. Coach Effelman's firing on all cylinders right now.
See what he cooks up here is, I haven't seen Schwarzkopf. Is he back out there yet? I still don't see him.
Oliver looking to throw. Gets rid of the right side. Completion.
Nice. Go, breaks the tackle. You got a number on that, Chris?
Number 32, Baldwin again.
Good catch. Good. Made a man miss. And
like to see him get out of bounds there. Red Bud does have 3 timeouts left with just 2 minutes to play in the first half. Yep.
Good job by Baldwin. Baldwin's made a couple people miss, so he's definitely primed to bust one loose here.
Carry. Baldwin Oliver looking to throw. Keeps the ball up the middle. It's got a little bit of room to run out on the left side.
Makes a man miss.
Falls forward for a Musketeer first down.
Boy, he's slipping.
That'll stop the clock while they move the chains. 1:44 left to play in the first half.
He's had a couple good runs there. Didn't see anything. Oh, and Red Bud's going to take a timeout there.
And they will. Let's take a quick timeout and bring you to the rest of this one. 1:44 to go in the first half.
When you choose us for emergency care, you can feel confident knowing there are specialists who are members of the medical staff. So not only do we work diligently to see you quickly, we can treat you with expertise. The ER at Red Bud Regional Hospital.
Man, Dylan Oliver having a heck of a game. He's throwing the ball all over the place, and talk about rushing yards. He's making guys miss right now. And you know, one of our big, I would say, critiques about his performances last year was he was trying to rush a lot of throws. Man, you can see him really slowing down. Slowing down. He's making good reads across the field. He's stepping up in the pocket when he has to. He's rolling out when he has to.
Yep.
He knows when to get on his feet. You know, he's not trying not to take tackles head on either. You know, trying to
avoid those hits.
Yeah, trying to avoid some of them big hits and just get positive yards. And man, he's doing it. Heck of a game so far.
Yeah, that touchdown pass to Schwarzkopf was one of those throws you're talking about where he's just taking his time, making his reads, and being patient. He's definitely not throwing to his first read or forcing something. So.
And speaking of Schwarzkopf, he enters the game now for the first time since he got shaken up on his last run.
Yeah, normally I'd say just give it to him. Let's bleed this clock, get in with the score, and get the ball back to start the third quarter. But he might be banged up.
But if he's a little shaken up, you know, do you bring him in just to block? So
look, this is a run. Look at the running.
There he is, Schwarzkopf right up the middle. Throws a stiff arm, runs around, bounces off a couple tackles, falls forward inside the 5-yard line all the way to the Pinckneyville 4. That's going to be enough for another Musketeer first down as the clock stops with just 1:36 to play in the first half.
Yeah, those wide receivers got to do a better job of looking engaged. You could tell from the outside that they weren't running a route.
The clock starts to tick once again. Red Bud up on this one, 14-12, 1:29 to play in the first half. Uffelman gets the play call into the huddle. Oliver empty backfield. Got to see sending the man in motion here. Watch the jet sweep.
Yeah,
nope.
Oh, no.
Low snap. Oliver picks it up. Gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Met by a host of.
Is he in?
Is he in? Does he roll out of one? And they're going to say, touchdown, Musketeers. Dylan Oliver makes something out of nothing. Picks up a fumble. Bounces around. Rolls off a couple tackles. Falls forward for a Musketeer touchdown.
Great. Like you said, Coach Gill used to say, make chicken salad out of chicken poop. You remember that, Coop? That's what he did.
1:07 to play in the first half, and Red Bud goes up 20-12.
Is the kicker. Remind me again, the kicker.
Kester.
Kester, thank you. Kester back deep.
He's back for the PAT.
2 for 2 so far. Good snap.
Snap, the kick is
Looks
up,
good.
and it is good. With just little over a minute left to play in this first half, your Red Bud Musketeers take the lead once again, 21-12.
Southern Illinois Spine and Joint Center of Marissa is a chiropractic office that can relieve everything from back to foot pain. Sciatic pain getting the worst of you? Don't worry, they've got you covered. Give Dr. Caseberg a call today and ask what else he might be able to help you with.
Head on into 2 lanes for supper and watch the rest of the game, or call in and carry out. Keep an eye on the 2 Lanes Facebook page for daily specials and for the upcoming Deerfest signups.
The Red Bud offense getting it going late in the second half, putting up 21 points on a traveling Pinckneyville Panther defense. Man, we were just talking a little bit there during the commercial break. Pinckneyville needs to do a little bit better gang tackling there. They're hitting high. You know, Dylan Oliver, not the biggest ball carrier ever. He's smart, he's quick, he's agile.
Yep.
Not taking anything away from that, but, man, he's rolling off tackles down there inside the 5. If you're Pinckneyville, you're going to have to prevent that from happening in every way you can.
Well, you know better than anybody. Keep your legs driving, keep your feet moving, and, you know, you're going to fall forward.
Kester back to kick another one away for Red Bud.
See if you can keep this one in bound.
107 once again to play here in the first half.
There it
Kicks
is.
it nice and high
That's
down
a
the
good
middle.
one.
It's going to be fielded cleanly right at the 20-yard line. He's got plenty of room to run. That middle opens up for him. Tries to bust around the left side. Flags come flying in.
Looks like a block in the back by Pinckneyville.
Flag comes down right on the 30-yard line.
That'll back him up a little.
Man, from kicking it a couple times all the way down to the goal line, he kind of pooched that one.
We might have taken it off a little just to keep that one in, you know.
Officials get it all together here. They're going to come in and announce for us.
Wonder who
and
the
it's going to be a block in the back against
They got a special teams coach? Remember it used to be Coach Todd. He's down there in Nashville.
Living the dream, I guess.
Signed a record deal.
Did he really?
Yeah, I saw him.
I know he went down there, was
not
writing
long
songs
ago.
and doing all that. So
good
on him.
Man, he was so animated. He was a good time.
That's going to back him up. That yardage was for nothing, as the block in the back is going to bring them all the way back down to their own 20-yard line. 1st and 10, Pinckneyville Panthers. 1 minute left to play. Red Bud leading this one 21-12 in the first half. Oh, Coach Todd. Yeah, what a dude.
Yeah, he was awesome. All right, now if you're Red Bud here, prevent defense. Nothing long, nothing
Down
stupid.
And distant, yep.
Yeah.
Down and distant. Don't give away that middle run either. Marlowe walks up the ball. They send him in motion.
Reverse.
A bit of a reverse. I don't know if that's more of a reverse or
ball.
Does Red Bud fall on it? We're waiting for the official.
I think they might have got it.
Looks like Pinckneyville was able to recover.
Got a kid down, though,
Talk about a lucky break, and we're going to have an official's timeout. Just 45 seconds to go here in the first half. Oh, it's a Red Bud player shaking up a little bit.
Looks like he's got a cramp. Good old Manning the dog. You can't keep the dog down for long.
Yeah. You know, you can kick the dog. You can beat the dog down. But you know what? He's never out of the fight. Manning jogs off the field under his own power. Shouldn't be an issue. He's got to come out for at least one play. 2nd and 1 now for Pinckneyville. 45 seconds to go in the first half.
We'll stretch that out on the sideline.
Stretch it. Play clock starts to run. Time ticks away. Looking right. Throws a bomb down the middle. He's got a man, too. Incomplete. Wow. Nice job there by Baldwin to just come across the field and break it up. I mean,
this quarterback's
that
not
should
half
be
bad.
no.
He's throwing some dimes.
He's throwing it on target. Unfortunately for Pinckneyville, haven't been able to really connect. Man, that's tough when they hit you in the hands like that. 3rd and 1. Pinckneyville not real productive on 3rd down conversions. You got to think this short yardage play.
I was going to say they might just get the first down and live for a half.
Remember, they only have one timeout left. 36 seconds to play in the first half.
Red Bud should have 2 timeouts left, right, Chris? Is that right?
Correct. Red Bud has 2 timeouts left. So now if you're Red Bud and it's 4th down, you're going to try to, hopefully you can stop them here on 4th down and you can call timeout. Quarterback keeper up the middle easily has it. That's going to be a first down Pinckneyville. Man went on the quick count there. Caught Red Bud just a little off guard, and it's going to be enough for a first down as the clock stops while they move the chains.
Shout out to the chain gang, as always, the Muskets. You guys had your first game yet?
Next week.
Next week?
Yep, next weekend. Always the weekend after Labor Day.
Saw you guys a little on that as false start.
That's going to be a false start. That'll stop the clock with 23 seconds to go in the first half.
Saw you a little bit before the scrimmage against Waterloo, and boys looked like they were having fun.
Oh man, it's a lot of fun watching the boys.
Even
out
completed
there
a couple
after
passes for their age. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun watching them learn and grow from going to being from going to not knowing what a hole is, you know, to
running plays,
to running plays, to next thing you know, how many post-Musket players are out here on the field.
Oh,
their senior year in high school, just dominating. You know, it's a great program Red Bud has all the way through and all the way up. It goes a long ways.
Let's see what Pinckneyville does here. They're going to try to throw one more time.
Left, man,
he's throwing it up. That's got to be picked. That's got to be picked.
And it is intercepted by the Musketeers. And he's got room to run.
Go.
Get out of bounds if you're lucky. They bring him down. What a play.
Number 30, was it some? Number
30. Is that Hess again?
I think it is. Colt
Heck
Hess.
yes, Colt Hess. Pulling one in all the way across the middle, and probably a nice 20-plus yard return after the pick. 0.8 seconds left. Red Bud's got enough time to run a play. What are you doing here? You gonna nail it out to the half, or just put one in the end zone?
No, you might as well throw it. We've called his name a couple times. Just a sophomore, big kid.
Talking about the Muskets, he was a Musket player.
Who's his mom and dad? We should know that, right?
Yep, Derek Hess and Carla Hess.
Oh, is that right? Shout out to them. Great play there. Got some.
Man, I really love it when you just put me on the spot like that, Tim.
Well, you could say I don't know.
But I do know. I know everybody.
Well, I don't know anybody.
Red Bud's running one more play.
Oh,
and there's a penalty marker.
Oh, wow. He overthrew him. He overthrew him. Boy, that is exactly where you want to throw that ball, though.
Interested to see what this penalty is here. It might have been an encroachment on the defense.
If that is the case, we get one more play.
We do get another play if that's the case.
They would have blown it dead if it was a false start. So you got to think it's going to be on the defense, right?
Yeah, I would imagine it's got to be encroachment.
No, but they're talking to the Pinckneyville side, so that's going to be declined, and that should.
Oh, and it was a false start against the offense. That's going to be declined, and that's going to do it for the first half of football. Man, Red Bud, 21-12 over the Pinckneyville Panthers. What an exciting first half of football. Couple interceptions, couple rushing touchdowns, nice throwing touchdown to Schwarzkopf, man. Red Bud, I can see being able to walk away with this one. Keep your head down, keep fighting. We're going to bring you a few commercials here at halftime, and hopefully bring you some second half action shortly.
Red Bud Industries is a third-generation company located in Red Bud, Illinois. It is a fast-paced, innovative company recognized worldwide as an industry leader in coil processing.
The really neat thing about working at Red Bud Industries is the way that it impacts so many people's daily lives. We are building equipment that slits steel, cuts steel into pieces, and is then provided to original equipment manufacturers. So really, on a daily basis, you could be interacting with some form of steel that has been cut from a machine that we've built. It's really neat stuff.
My favorite part about working at Red Bud Industries is the family atmosphere. From the competitive wages to the excellent insurance and benefits, all the way down to the team building events. They just make me and my wife and my children feel right at home.
I feel like I can come to management if I have an issue. I feel like I can present my ideas and feel like I'm being heard and see those ideas either come to fruition or, at the very least, progress be made.
I think the team here at Red Bud Industries is top of the line. I've worked several other places and they just don't compare to the group of people here at Red Bud.
You can genuinely see that everybody wants the company to excel.
There's always someone there to help me. I can look on my left or my right, and if the guy next to me can't help me, he will go to the next guy and someone's there to help me out.
I feel so blessed to have been able to find something so close to home. The community itself, everyone is really involved, and it's a great place to live and work.
They recognize the potential in everyone and put you where you fit best.
If you're interested in a lifelong career at Red Bud Industries, please go to our website for more information or to apply.
Complete Concrete and Designs would like to wish the Red Bud Musketeers good luck this basketball season. For all of your concrete and epoxy needs, or to learn more about what services they offer, call Brandon at 618-781-4308.
The Gibbs Group is a professional real estate team that will go above and beyond to guide you through your real estate transaction from start to finish. If you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate, give the Gibbs Group a call and they will happily assist your real estate needs.
Head on into 2 Lanes for supper and watch the rest of the game, or call in and carry out. Keep an eye on the 2 Lanes Facebook page for daily specials and for the upcoming Deer Fest signups.
For all your auto, home, life, or business insurance needs, call Danny Schwartz with Farmers Insurance. Call Dan the Insurance Man.
Myself, Chris, Tim, and sideline cameraman Nolan would like to say thank you to all of the Oak 9 behind-the-scenes sponsors. Your words of encouragement and support are greatly appreciated by the whole crew.
Our customers always come first at North County Savings Bank. Since 1887, they add that personal touch to banking. See Steve Keeker when you wish to purchase that dream house or to refinance. North County Savings Bank is an equal housing lender insured by the FDIC.
Southside Strength and Conditioning is located right along Main Street in Red Bud, Illinois. Southside offers 24/7 gym access, personal training, group classes, and online programming. Whatever health goal you may have, Southside can help you reach it. We would love to help.
Hartman Turf and Tractor is a 4th-generation, family-owned outdoor power equipment dealership with a focus on customer service. From New Holland and Coyote tractors to Hustler, Ferris, and Cub Cadet mowers, you'll find everything you need for your next outdoor project.
Southern Illinois Spine and Joint Center of Marissa is a chiropractic office that can relieve everything from back to foot pain. Sciatic pain getting the worst of you? Don't worry, they've got you covered. Give Dr. Caseberg a call today and ask what else he might be able to help you with.
When you choose us for emergency care, you can feel confident knowing there are specialists who are members of the medical staff. So not only do we work diligently to see you quickly, we can treat you with expertise. The ER at Red Bud Regional Hospital.
The Red Bud Chamber of Commerce is excited to announce its fall events. Coming up, they have the Octo Boo Fest, Witches Night Out, and in November, the holiday happenings. Visit the Red Bud Chamber of Commerce website to learn more.
Country Financial takes the time to get to know their clients' wants, needs, and desires. If you're looking to move your home, auto, or commercial insurance locally, Tyler and Steve would love to have a chance to earn your business.
Diedrich Bank would like to wish the Red Bud Musketeers good luck this football season. Diedrich Bank is cheering for you. Visit one of our local branches for your lending and deposit needs. Diedrich Bank. Live for today, bank for tomorrow.
A big shout out to the Red Bud Subway. Check out their newly updated menu with freshly sliced meat. And be sure to use the Subway app to get deals and rewards, or to make your order ahead of time. Head on down to your local Subway today.
With over 30 years in business, Iron Horse specializes in railroad construction and maintenance. Join their growing team and find a lifelong career with Iron Horse.
Join Red Bud Industries' growing team. Together, we can support the future of our industry and our Red Bud High School athletes. Go Musketeers!
I'm Dr. Julie Kelly, and I am an emergency room physician here at Red Bud Regional Hospital. I've been here 23 years, and I also serve as the medical director for the emergency room and as the chief of staff for the hospital. When I was little, I used to watch Squad 51, and I loved watching the emergency room scenes and always thought that I wanted to be a doctor one time. Once I went to medical school, decided I would try family practice. I still found myself being drawn back to the excitement of the emergency room, and I love it here at Red Bud because I get to practice family practice and have relationships with patients in a small town, and I just really appreciate that small town feel rather than the bustling of a large ER where it's all about getting people in and out. We don't have that here at Red Bud. It's about the patient. Well, we see everything that the big ERs do, just in a little smaller volume. Everything from colds, flu symptoms, we see heart attacks, stroke, car accidents, sore backs, kidney stones. I mean, you name it, we've seen it. We're held to a standard by this accrediting body that basically helps us to keep track of our wait times, how quickly we see people, how quickly they get EKGs when they walk into the hospital, and we monitor those quality indicators to make sure that we're doing things in the order and as quickly as we possibly can according to the gold standards that are out there to make sure that patients are being taken care of. I'm happy to say that the majority of our patients come into the emergency room and usually go straight to a room. Our goal is to have everybody in here within 30 minutes to be seen by a physician. I think our average right now is probably closer to 10 to 15 minutes that a physician actually walks in the room to see them. I have people all the time say, I guess I really didn't need to be seen, I just wasn't sure. And my answer back to them all the time is, I'd rather you come and be sure than sit at home and end up it being the stroke or the heart attack or something like that. If you think you need to be seen, come in and let us be the judge of that.
From its 2 plants in Red Bud, Illinois, the Material Works processes as many as 75 truckloads of steel each day. The steel processed on TMW's high-tech equipment goes to manufacturers like John Deere, Tesla, and Whirlpool. And TMW invents its own steel processing machines that it sells and installs around the world. With sales of these machines growing, and with a 3rd Red Bud plant in the works, TMW will be adding more ambitious, hard-working employees to its team.
I'm a lead operator on a process line at the Material Works. Working at TMW is a lot of responsibility because these machines are multi-million-dollar machines, but we have a good team and it's very important to put out a quality product. That's what we work for.
My favorite thing about TMW is the people that are there. I love working with them. It's fun. The bonus benefits are great at TMW. There's a quarterly bonus and a quality bonus. Management cares a lot about their people. They take their time to make sure everyone is happy with their position they're working in.
Before I applied at TMW, I had no idea what they did. I just knew that it was something in the steel industry, but I had no idea whatsoever what it was. So when I applied and within a week started working there, I had to learn a lot about steel, how it's cut, how the orders are processed, etc. But it's pretty fascinating what we do.
Management up top really does care. I mean, compared to most places that I've been at, TMW seems to really care about their workers, not just at work, but also outside work.
My name is Kenny Booker. I work at the Material Works, and this is my son, Cole. I've been the receiving department team leader at the Material Works for the last 20 years. As a team leader, what I look for in employees is work ethic, dependable, and a team player. I was proud to have my son come to work at the Material Works. That's how much I think about this company.
If you want to work for a winner, check out the opportunities at thematerialworks.com/careers.
And we're back. Welcome to the second half. Red Bud leading 21-12. Just about 3 minutes until they're back on the field and do some stretching. What do you saw? What did you see that first half there, Chris?
Pinckneyville cannot stop us offensively. They can't do it,
Except for two turnovers. It's been been marching down the field.
Yeah, offensively, the only negative things we can say is self-inflicted wounds. Pretty well, turning the ball over, a fumble, second play from scrimmage, fumbling the ball, and then we have interception shortly thereafter. And it's some simple week one mistakes, but man, Coach Elfman calling a heck of a game right now.
I would agree.
I mean, I'm just going to go ahead and on a limb here and say you put the ball in Luke Schwarzkopf's hands. That
Good things will happen.
Going to score.
Yeah.
If he doesn't have an 8+ yard average by the end of the year, something's wrong because he is an unstoppable force. The one he scores a touchdown on the left side pylon, it's a design zone play to the right, option play to the right, I should say, zone option to the right, and he cuts it all the way back the field, breaks 3 tackles. Nobody wants to get in front of that horse, man. I was talking to some of the Pinckneyville fans up here too, and they're bringing it up too. They're saying, "Hey, we just can't stop you, man. We just can't stop you." And Pinckneyville's got the numbers, they got the size, and
some tall boys, some big boys.
I think they work on gang tackling a little bit more, and this game's not away from Pinckneyville yet. Red Bud up 21-12 right now.
Red Bud does get the ball to start the third quarter.
That's right.
But you're right. You're right.
Hey, I want to say too quick. Hey to the camper crew out there, everybody out camping all across the. My mom and dad and all of them are out camping out at the shooting complex. There's campers, everybody, all across let's just say the nation, watching on this Labor Day weekend.
Yeah, we talked about Myrtle Beach. We got people out. The Marings down at
New York. We got some out in New York.
Oh, we got some
too.
New York folks.
I
would say every once in a while, usually on senior night, we'll get a grandma or grandpa that says, "Hey, I can't make the games. It's so awesome that you guys can do this." So that's a shout out for you guys.
Let us know where you're watching from. Get on the Facebook page or text one of us, and we'll give you a shout out. Thank you guys all for watching. You're the reason why this happens. And then on top of that, the sponsors, donating so generously to keep the wheels rolling here, keep the equipment in check. Ben Koopman, his hours and all the time he spends. He's a Missourian now, coming all the way over from Missouri to come over and help, man. It is thanks, Ben, and thank you to all our sponsors and everybody watching. This is an absolute blast. As you can see, the fans there working their way back from the concession stand at halftime. And Red Bud up pretty comfortably, I can say, in this one, 21-12 so far. Defensively, Tim, what do you think about that 4-2-4, that little bit cover 2 defense Red Bud's been trying to run? Pinckneyville's got a couple pass plays off on us.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, geez, man, we've been running the 3-5 for the last 5, 6, 7. I can't even remember the last time we didn't. So it's a little. I was taken back by it, and there was a couple times where that dive really sucked in the outside linebackers, but. Your brother got him.
What a game our linebackers are playing.
Yeah,
though.
But now your brother got him corrected after that first drive, and now the dive's not working, the pitch isn't working, the sweep's not working. The only thing that's really worked as of late is that reverse got him a little confused, scored the touchdown here late.
And
but
it's not even a true reverse. It's almost a counter.
Yeah,
you're
right.
It's
counter
they step
would
up to the
be,
line of scrimmage, take it backside, and that's that typical Pinckneyville offense that we're used to seeing kind of year in and year out. And you know how big of a fan of the double wing I am. I think it's one of the easiest offenses to defend.
Yeah, agreed.
If
Stay
you
home.
stack the box. And with that 4-2 that Red Bud's kind of running, is it because we lose a couple guys like Nolan Crack and guys we had last year,
Ty Carter.
Ty Carter, and then big boys up front that could cause all that havoc in the backfield, but just running them with 4 down quicker, faster down linemen and crashing the edges with the linebackers, it seems to be kind of shutting down that Pinckneyville offense.
You're right. I do think it's one of the easier ones, but we also saw the state runner-up in 2A last year, Athens, right?
Yeah.
That's pronounced. They ran a double wing.
And
it's one of those things. If you block well,
you got to have the personnel for it.
You're right.
You got to have the personnel
100%
for it.
right.
You cannot go both ways and run a double wing as an offensive lineman. You cannot play offensive line, run the double wing, and then switch right back over and play defensive line.
You got to have the numbers.
It is a demanding offense physically, and if you got the personnel, it does work. McHenry for a long time ran the double wing.
You know what's an underrated thing to have a double wing is you need a good fullback. Because for a double wing to work, you need that good dive to be in You know what I mean?
We don't even have to stop it at fullback there. You need size across the board. You need a giant offensive line.
We'll see a double wing for Roxana again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And how good does it work for them? How deep did they go in the playoffs last year?
They lost to the state runner-up in the 3A playoffs.
We were talking about that a little bit before the game. Let's talk about Redbud's losses last year and what we got to look forward to this year.
Breeze lost to the 4A winner, I believe, or runner-up, one of the two. So they lost to a person that won the state title.
Correct.
They lost to Athens, who was in the title game in 2A, lost.
Correct.
And then they lost to Roxana, who again lost to the Rochester, who is the 3A state champion.
Those teams have not gotten worse either.
No.
Let's just put it that way.
Roxana and
the Central team from last year with that humongous, with their giant
they have like 30
juniors
juniors
are
last
all
year?
seniors this year, and they're all good. So that's going to be a tough game. Roxana's going to be another real tough one again. But
those are two really tough games on the schedule.
5-4, right? That's our goal. Let's get to there. Let's make the playoffs.
Yep.
And then let our work do the talking from there.
As always, I feel like it's going to come down to that Chester game.
Yeah, Chester Westland.
Westland's
going to be another. That's
going
to be a heck of a ball game
I think
too.
those are two programs, Pinckneyville and Westland, who are up on the rise. You know, they've been down maybe the past few years, but definitely on the rise.
Definitely, yeah.
So yeah, those are two games.
Nice senior class here for Pinckneyville tonight. You know, with 10+ seniors rolling through and going.
Yeah, I mean, Chris, what was?
Oh yeah, Roxana lost to Mount Carmel.
Oh, that's right, and then Mount Carmel lost to Rochester, I believe, in the state champ. So again, like you're talking about, three losses last year. We're all in the finals for a state championship. You know what I mean? Like that's crazy good company to be in.
2 years in a row, 2 rounds deep in the playoffs for Red Bud. Gotta love it. You know? And coaching staff has made changes over the years with, Schwarzkopf stepping away from being the offensive coordinator here several years ago, and now Derek Uffelman stepping in. He's getting a lot of experience over these last few years, and what better experience than you can have than playoff experience, being the play caller. Dave Luck obviously has had years upon years of experience. He's been the defensive coordinator for, 15+ years probably already. So
I'm just gonna say it. I love the new conference realignment.
Absolutely.
I love it.
It gives you watching from Hawaii. Who is that?
No way. Come on. That might be the
Phil Hakey watching from Hawaii.
That might be the record.
What time is it there?
It's usually a 6-hour difference. So what if it's right? Isn't that right? Like, so it's 2 o'clock
the sun's
over there.
Still shining. He's still laying on the beach.
Tell you what, order a Mai Tai off of Oak 9's time.
Send him the bill. The kickoff happens. Short little pooch kit picked up on the 30-yard line, got a little bit of room to run, brought down from the backside. The ball gets away from him.
Loose. He was
Pinckneyville
down.
Celebrating like they recovered it. What's the official going to say? They are going to say Pinckneyville recovers the return.
Wow, son of a gun. Did we shoot ourselves in the foot? We were just talking about getting them. Was he down or was I crazy?
He was coming down to the ground hard. I would imagine his feet were on the ground, but golly, that's a heartbreaker off of a pooch kick.
And honestly, that's why you do the pooch kick. You get a lineman a ball that's not used to running.
Get your guys down there a little quicker.
I would bet that if you see that again, the Red Bud coaching staff's going to say, take a knee. Yep, fall on it, take a knee.
Just fall on it.
What's the extra 5 yards? The extra 5 yards is nothing but a Schwarzkopf handoff.
Yeah, now you can just take the coin toss advantage, throw that right out the window.
Yeah, well, and again, you're going to put pressure on this Red Bud defense.
Marlowe under center, sticking to the double wing, run the ball up the middle. He's got a little bit of room. Man, who was that just come flying in there like a hit man?
Number 12 on the helmet. See if that's, Landon boy, son of a gun.
Rubish,
thank you.
Yeah, come on. I know everybody, Tim. Just ask me. Yeah, he came flying in like a torpedo, took his hip out. That's the perfect example of hitting a guy low.
Love it. Just a sophomore, too. Good little hit there.
2nd and 6 for Pinckneyville.
I think he might be the backup quarterback, too.
Ball spotted on the Red Bud 37. There's a snap. Send a Sandman in motion.
Oh, there's that
He's
rollout.
Looking left again. He releases the ball across the middle and, the left side. And incomplete. That's good coverage. Pinckneyville chippering a little bit. They want
nothing I see
something
there.
out of that. No, he's making a play on the ball.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good tight coverage right there. He didn't make a play on the ball. He made a play on tackle. So.
Yeah. Was that Baldwin out there, or was it Lang?
Manning.
Or
who it was. I don't know.
These damn.
Am
Why
I
don't they
even
make
paying
these,
attention?
Why do these make these darn numbers?
Yeah,
Sorry,
easy,
Pam.
Easy $5 in the curse jar.
Yeah, you guys don't know this. By the end of the year, I have
Tim buys us a steak.
I Oh, everybody for a curse jar.
3rd and 6 now. Clock is stopped at 11:08.
3rd and 6.
Marlowe under
Let's see
center.
if they make this 4-down territory.
Sweep
oh,
right.
yeah, we got something.
Got some room. Dead ball
See it
foul.
off-
That's got to
yeah,
be on the
false start.
offense. Offsides against
That'll
Pinckneyville.
drive
That'll
a-
back him up another 5 yards.
That'll
and
drive a
they-
coaching staff nuts.
Especially, and Pinckneyville has had pristine opportunities to be able to move the ball offensively. The Baldwin fumble at the beginning of the game. The fumble right here.
Interception,
I don't know who fumbled this one right here. The
a
interception
lot.
after that. They've had good field position.
Oh, yeah.
And I got to think, if you're Pinckneyville, you're in 4-down territory, no matter what here.
That's 3 turnovers in Pinckneyville territory, so you're right. See if Coach Luck and Coach Mehring can get these boys to get one more stop as it's 3rd and long here.
3rd and 11. Marlowe under center. Sending a man in motion to the right side. He steps back. He's going to stand up and change the play. They're going to run the ball.
I think it's going to be a pass play to down here. Oh, you're right. It's right there with a little dive.
Right up the middle. He took a bite. He took a read off the motion, and he changed the play to a run.
I think they were trying to get anything they could to make this 4th and manageable, and I don't think they got what they wanted.
Right. 4th and 9. 2-yard pickup.
But to your point, they're staying out there. This is 4-down territory.
Yeah, every down right now. If you're on the Red Bud side of the 50, you're going for it. If you're Pinckneyville, you gotta attempt to put some sort of.
The only thing you could argue on the other side of that, Chris, is though if you pin Red Bud deep with the mistakes that they've made.
True, but they've already given you great field position
And
3 times, and you can't do nothing with it.
Yeah.
So.
See what they do
There we
here.
go. Now
There's
he's gonna
another
throw that
rollout.
ball.
Why do they keep rolling this kid to the
man,
left
he's
side?
getting tracked down.
Oh,
man,
that's a
off
lot.
his back foot, throwing the ball up, and
Drop
man
that.
just busted up.
He
Incomplete.
wanted to pick. I think he's lucky
There's
he dropped that because he
dog
wanted
out
to
there
pick
barking
it.
at him. There's that dog out there barking at him. 4th down, though. That's a smart play. Knock that one down. Let's get Oliver and
we'll give him
Schwartz
credit.
off
He
back
knocked
out
it
there.
down, right?
Yeah.
He wasn't going for the pick.
Yeah.
Boy, I got my butt chewed out one time for that. 4th down, I saw a pick. I said, yeah, you're darn right. I'm going to take this pad and the stats.
Got your butt chewed out?
Oh, well, it was 4th down because, you want the ball at this line of scrimmage as opposed to, oh, man, I got ripped.
Man, if there's something coaches are good at, it
Let you
is
know when you mess up.
chewing.
Man,
they
rightfully
let you know that you never are going to want to do that again.
Say yes, sir, and you
1st
move on.
and 10, Red Bud, 10 minutes
I can't
to
get
go
over
in the
how good this
third
field
quarter.
looks. Man, this field, that M just looks great, too.
We played out here last week, man, and it's like walking on – it's real similar to walking on like a golf mat.
Really?
Yeah, it's so nice. They cut it nice and short, but it's exactly like a golf mat. 2nd and 10 now for Red Bud. Clock just keeps ticking away.
We got
here in
a
the
score
third quarter.
update here. Chester leading DeCoin.
Ooh.
Yeah, that would be an upset.
Ooh. You know what the score is?
Yeah, they said 22-20 Chester.
Nice.
Boy, that Chester game's going to be
That's
a tough
gonna
one.
be- yep.
That's at
I'm
Chester,
telling you,
too.
Chester and West.
And they
Glen
won
are
us
both gonna
back
be-
for beating them twice last year.
If we're going to make the playoffs this year, we need to beat Chester and West Glen.
Here's that patient you were
100%.
talking about. Is Dylan
Oliver
Alders
steps
not
up.
seeing anything?
Weasels his way right around through there. Gets it back to the original line of scrimmage. Or
Great
just
job
right at it.
Yeah, great job to make something there on. Wasn't really paying attention downfield, but clearly not a receiver open there.
Yep. And, that's a conversation to have, too. When to throw the ball away, when to.
What are you cooking up here? I could see a screen.
Lucas Schwarzkopf's running the game. They're going to run the ball.
You think so?
Yeah, give it to him. He's averaging like 8 or 9 yards to carry right now anyways.
True, make it 4th and manageable.
Yeah, let him run the ball. He's going to be in the backfield with Oliver. I bet they're going to run a lead play to Baldwin, give it to some speed around the corner. Watch it coming this way. Schwarzkopf should
Look
be
at
able
that
to block
blitz.
the
I
end
think
over
you
here.
might see a.
Here it comes. Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, you got to go. You got to go though.
They were blitzing the whole way. There was no stopping that. Great job by number 21 on the Panthers, Aiden Keelan. They brought 3 or 4 linebackers there, and
yep,
that's
full-on
why
blitz.
that's why I was thinking I like that screen. Those suckers come.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah, it would have.
But again, he didn't even have. I don't even know if they would have had time to set up the screen there. That was.
Schwarzkopf comes out. He's cramping up. Red Bud's punt team gets on the field.
Got a number on that kicker.
Kester
Is that
back
Kester
there.
still?
Yep, still Kester. Punting away. 8 minutes to go in the third quarter.
All right, come on. Good snap. Good kick. First punt of the
deep.
season.
Let's get it nice and deep.
Just one back there for Pinckneyville. I can't see a number.
Hey, how clutch are these binoculars? By
Dude,
the way?
they're great binoculars. I think I might have some kid binoculars that Chloe's got.
timeout is called. It's going to be a delay game against Red Bud. They're going to back him up a little bit further. Man, some miscommunication, some
sloppy
uncommon miscommunication coming there from Red Bud. Yeah, they're smart not to burn the timeout when you're already pinned deep and your defense is playing as well as it has. There's the snap, the catch, the kick. He gets it away. Ball lands right at the 50-yard line, takes a Red Bud bounce. Boy, it's just going to keep rolling on that new field all the way down inside the Pinckneyville 35-yard line. Heck of a punt after the delay game penalty.
Not a bad punt at all. Anytime you can get one off and get it down and get a good bounce, that's not bad at all.
Most important thing, getting it off.
Yeah, we saw that. Remember that was still shades of nightmare from the Althoff game 2 years ago. God, I honestly think that might be the reason why we lost that game.
Yeah, I mean, when you're on your own 20-yard line, you got to go for it on 4th and 6 or whatever. I mean, that's tough.
There was a punt block for a touchdown. I think there might have been 2 punt. I can't remember. My memory, I don't remember. I had for breakfast, but.
1st and 10, Pinckneyville. They get another attempt at this. 7:20 to go in the third quarter. Red Bud up 21-12. Going in a little bit of an I formation out of that double wing.
Dive again.
Thought they were going to send a guy with a lead blocker there, but they did the normal fullback dive.
That dive's getting a little more yards than I like here start the second half.
Yeah.
His bodies start to get a little tired, and you can see number 39 there, Walter, a little banged up. He's going to hop off.
I don't think Schwarzkopf's out there right now either after he was cramping up in that last offensive series.
You're right. He's limping down here on the sideline as well.
Yep, he's trying to get cleared up.
It's
probably
too big.
like Pinckneyville sticking to that inside run.
Yeah, 2 big players. You're right. You see Schwarzkopf on the sideline, run up the gut.
That's right.
Got to do a good job of pinching if you're lineman here.
Now, watch the play here because they're going to fake it up the middle.
Looks like
they'll fake it up the middle, try to get our linebackers to bite and sweep.
Yeah, it's a good call.
Here it is. Fake it up the middle.
Oh, fumble.
Fumble, yep. That was a design fake up the middle.
I think that might be Red Bud ball. And it is!
It is! Fumble recovery for your Musketeers.
Number 55, Barbeau, thank you. Great job by Barbeau.
Tim, have you ever been to Red Bud?
Lived here since 5th grade.
You want to go ahead and give me that sheet? You can take.
Yeah,
you can mess up the Pinckneyville names.
You can take this one. I've got half the names memorized, the ones I can pronounce.
I mean, yeah, Barbeau. Who?
Barbeau.
Yeah,
Boy,
welcome to Red Bud, Tim.
That's a French name. The E is silent.
Huge takeaway there by Red Bud. 1st and 10, ball on the Pinckneyville 37, 6.5 minutes to play in the third quarter. Red Bud up 21-12. Oliver in the backfield, kind of a little pistol formation with 2 guys back there with him, and it's going to be encroachment on the defense, and they're going to move the ball.
And we'll take the free 5 yards.
Make it hey, if first downs are tough, just make them 1st and 5s. Sticking to that pistol in the backfield. Wide receiver to left and right. Got to see a design run coming out of this. And it is.
There it is.
The ball right
he's
got some room. Breaks a couple tackles. Falls forward. Looks like that'll be plenty for another Musketeer first down.
You can see why they want to get him going, man. When he's in space, he's dangerous. He's
Red
quick.
Bud's
He's just
picking
so
away
quick.
at the middle of the field now.
Yeah, I like that. Still no Schwarzkopf, still no Walter, I think, right?
And why run them to death right now whenever the boys on the field are moving the ball? 1st and 10 Musketeers with the ball now spotted on the Pinckneyville 23-yard line. 6 minutes to play in the third quarter. Oliver in the shotgun position.
There's another Baldwin handoff, and he's got room.
Runs him over. Get out of that boy's way. Cuts it back towards the middle. To the 5.
Keep going, dive.
Is it close?
Oh, it's on the run.
Just short. What an aggressive run by Baldwin. He leaves a trail of bodies behind him. That's that Red Bud run game I like
I'm
to
just
see.
going to throw this out there. If they don't give him the ball to finish this drive, I might TP Huffman's house.
What a series so far. Look at him. We got a
Did you that? Oh, man. God, he trucked the guy.
Just lower in a shoulder and go through him. That's how you run the football.
Give him the ball. Give him a chance. Give him 2. You got to give him 2 chances.
Pinckneyville's got their 12th guy coming off the field. Looks like he gets off in time. Oliver going on our center. Is he going to keep it? That's the question.
Don't you do it to him.
And they're going to hand it Baldwin.
Great job.
If
Go. Put your head down.
He can make it.
He's
Touchdown, Musketeers. Dylan Oliver doing that series all by himself. What a run.
What a series there by Gavin Baldwin. Boy, you know he's got the speed, but did you know he had that power?
Lower a shoulder and go through him. That's how you run the football.
Coach Marion, Coach Elfelman, Coach Schwarzkopf all kind of give him some love there as a great run there.
Like you said, you got to give it to him, right? Let him finish 1 yard out. Red Bud gone up now 27-12. 5.5 minutes to play in the third quarter. Looks like we're looking for a T or something. Would hate to use
or a lineman or a player.
Or a T and a player.
I think Walter's a little banged up, and he's usually the long snapper. Maybe they didn't have the long snapper out there.
Kester back to kick. The snap, the hold, the kick is up, and
Boy,
once again, it is good. Kester with the boot so far tonight. With 5:36 to play in the third quarter, Red Bud's up 28-12 over the Pinckneyville Panthers.
For all your auto, home, life, or business insurance needs, call Danny Schwartz with Farmers Insurance. Call Dan the Insurance Man. Diedrich Bank would like to wish the Red Bud Musketeers good luck this football season. Diedrich Bank is cheering for you. Visit one of our local branches for your lending and deposit needs. Diedrich Bank. Live for today, bank for tomorrow.
The Gibbs Group is a professional real estate team that will go above and beyond to guide you through your real estate transaction from start to finish. If you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate, give the Gibbs Group a call, and they will happily assist your real estate needs.
And we're back. Red Bud leading this one 28-12 with 5:36 left in the third quarter. Knock off some more of these sponsors. We talked about Country Financial, Steve Stroh and Tyler Hess. North County Savings Bank, Steve's up here with us, working the clock. Hartman Turf and Tractor, Subway, Southside Strength and Conditioning. They got a new sauna in there.
Southside.
And then behind the scenes sponsors.
Kester's kick. Nice and high and deep this one. This is a good kick.
Right towards the sideline again.
We got Red Bud bodies all over the place. Someone ought to tee off here. They do. Bring him down. After a nice gain, though, he brings it all the way back up to the Pinckneyville 26-yard line.
As always, we want to thank Red Bud Industries as our presenting sponsors. They are hiring at pretty much everything.
Yeah,
I think from admins to machinists to
family
welders.
Company to work for.
Oh
too.
Man, and they're hiring, giving local jobs here to Red Bud. Somebody help Kern out there, you know?
Yeah, get out there and help old Pop Kern out.
Yeah,
he needs all the help he can get.
That's true.
Hey, we got a distance contest tonight. Hawaii so far with the winner.
Yeah, nobody's beating that,
with
right?
Our viewers. Nobody's beating that until Marta comes in here from Spain.
No,
Are you
come
kidding
on.
me?
From
Is this a
Spain?
joke? Is that like Spain, Illinois, or is that the country?
What do they speak in Spain? French?
I don't know. In Spain, I wonder if it would be Spanish,
No.
Tim.
Hey, as it throws up, that's got to be picked. That's got to be picked.
And it is intercepted.
The
He's got a little bit of room to
dog.
run. Man, he's got room to run. Pick, interception. Man,
He's
rolls
going
it
wild
off.
over there. Oh, he's cramping it. He's down.
Yeah,
He's cramping.
he's down.
He's down. He's cramping.
Do it. See, Matthew, take it easy on
Yeah.
them boys. They're going to cramp up celebrating. Son of a.
Hey,
Manning
can
with
we
a
add
pick.
that to the injury report? Zach Manning down by Matthew Mehring. That's a new one. How'd you get hurt? Well, my coach mauled me.
He got a little out of hand on the sideline. He was headbutting me and stuff. Unreal. Red Bud defensively just shutting down Pinckneyville.
I think there was a 10-year running for Mehring's winning the Intensity Award. Matt still might win it.
Yeah, he's still in the running.
Throw a deep pass. Give the fans what they want to see.
You can't pass the ball up 28 to 12 to the end zone, can you?
I would.
Get the clock running?
You know,
Is that what you're thinking?
This is by no means a matter of their size, but, you know, you go from having these two receivers of Easter and Leifer last year to Manning and Sternberg. Yeah. You're losing every bit of 4 inches.
Still,
that had to
man,
be
just
an off.
quick.
Oh, there's
little
Baldwin
jet
on the
sweep.
outside.
Baldwin's got room to run. Oh, they got
Great
the
job
best
by
of him
there.
that time. Yep.
Yeah, great job by somebody on number 10, Brand.
As much grief as we've given the Pinckneyville defense, man, they step up and made a huge play. He burns that corner, he's gone.
Yeah, they've done a great job of containing those corners.
Yeah.
You're right, because you don't get Baldwin contained. He's out
that
there.
tackle doesn't happen. It's first down for sure, if not a touchdown. 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Red Bud up 28-12, like we said. Second and 10. Ball spotted on the Pinckneyville 33. Musketeers break the huddle, run up to the line of scrimmage. Oliver's going to be empty in the backfield by himself.
I like a pass here.
It's twins left and right with one man in the slot on the left side. Sending the man in motion. They're going strong side. Jet sweep,
little design
fake.
run.
Oliver keeps it up the middle, falls forward for a nice 5-yard gain.
He's quick. He is quick. Hey, while we got this little break, how about we give a shout-out to our wives, Amanda, Erica, Rachel, for taking care of the little ones while we're out here calling the games?
I'm telling you. You know, I told Erica tonight we was going to give her a shout-out, too, because
there you go.
She doesn't realize how much work this is up here, Tim. I'm joking. It's fun, and yeah, the understanding they have to let us do this on a Friday night and stay home with all the kids.
Yeah, especially, I know
God
how much this
bless
town.
them.
Yeah, how much this town loves it.
Yeah, and it doesn't.
Oh, that's got to be all. That's got to be them. That's got to be them.
That's got to be on them.
Right? They jumped into the neutral zone.
Offside against the defense. For sure. That should be enough for a first down.
They're talking it
over.
over.
They're going to talk it over. No, it's got to be. He crossed the line and our player moved.
Yeah, you have the right to defend yourself and pop up if he's across the line.
If this isn't against the defense, I'm going.
Oh,
down
now they're bringing in a fourth
I'm
one.
going down there. Well, see, the guys on our side, the line judge on our side said it was the offense. Guys on the said it was the defense. So.
Why do they keep rolling that quarterback to his non-throwing arm?
I don't know. It is encroachment. See now, look how many steps I saved. I don't have to go down there and tell them they were wrong. Yeah,
you don't usually see a lefty quarterback rolling to the left that much.
Yeah, I mean you can see it, but not every throw.
Yeah, it makes it so much harder on the quarterback to turn his shoulders,
throwing off
square
your back
up.
foot.
Yeah.
I mean, what's he throwing? 3 interceptions?
Yeah,
well, you wonder why if you're throwing off your back foot.
Yeah, he threw that one up for grabs there. There's a first down, so playbook's open here for Uffelman.
Oh, and they get him again. They get him again. Yeah, run that hard count. Let them shoot themselves in the foot and get you all the way to the end zone. It'll be half the distance here before we know it. Once again, encroachment is called against Pinckneyville. That'll be another 5 yards in the right direction. 1st and 5 now with the ball spotted on the 17 with 3:45 to go. Boy, hey, you're lucky to be at home watching this right now because we barely got a clock on and something happened in the restroom.
What happened?
They said you got to use the old restrooms.
Oh, no.
That's no bueno.
Oh,
we got another dead ball.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. But
that's probably offside. It's going to be a dead ball foul.
Yeah, it looks like a false start maybe.
Yep. False start. Offense. 5-yard penalty. Replay first down.
All right, a little sloppy on both sides here. Let's clean it up.
I just want to be the guy that officiates the game sometime. Be out there just to make that call.
Yeah, you like that one?
Yeah, get the guns out a little bit, flex them out a little bit.
I would like to be on a basketball court and do the charge.
Yeah, you would do the basketball.
The charge, just
No. What about the block?
The block's a good one. The charge. Apparently, J-Rod, shout out J-Rod, you don't do a forward anymore. If you do a charge, you just, I can't remember what he said, but you don't do the going to whatever going forward. I can't remember what he said, but.
And you're a basketball guy.
Yeah,
that's cool. Good story though. If you clean that
really,
story up
really
a little bit,
story.
it'll hit a little harder on next time.
You don't do this, and I don't remember what you do.
Yeah, if you don't do this, you do this other thing, and it's supposed to be different.
I figured it out.
Yeah, follow right along with you there.
Hey, what's the petition to start serving bananas in the school cafeteria on Fridays? I'm sick of these cramps.
Yeah, we need to get rid of the cookies. Get rid of breakfast cookies.
Is Donna still out there?
No more OJ and milk. We're doing pickle juice and nanners for breakfast.
Shout out Donna, who tie a connection in with a player here. How about number 58, Ian Maul, who I believe that's his grandma. Hey, can we start serving
and you
bananas?
Say you're not a Red Bud guy.
Well, Donna treated me good.
Donna
treated me good, man. She gave me a deal. You get 3 cookies and a milk for $1. Or did everybody get that deal?
You still weigh 180 pounds. I don't get it. Oliver takes
Oliver
a snap.
pump fakes.
He's got him. He's got him. Well covered.
Oh, he dropped it. Oh.
I wouldn't say it wasn't necessarily a drop. He had a hand on. The defender had a hand on his chest there.
Who was that? Number 3. Oh, Jack Ford.
Trying to get old Ford in a little bit of a game.
I saw him play a little in that Waterloo scrimmage, and I thought he was a good young kid there.
Younger brother of Frank Ford, if you remember from a few years ago, right?
Nope.
Was that a long time ago? I guess that was a long time ago. I can't remember, Tim.
But he had it.
2nd and 10.
You know what I loved? He gave that defender just the slightest push-off, gave him a chance.
Yeah. 3 minutes to play here, a little over 3 minutes to play. In the third quarter, Red Bud up 28-12. Ball spot on 22, 2nd and 10.
Oh,
and
good
the ball
break.
up, the ball went up the middle. He's scrambling, falls forward. Nice 5-yard carry. Going to be well short. Red Bud obviously in 4-down territory with the ball going to be spotted on the 16-yard line.
Broke a tackle right there to gain some extra yards. Good job by Baldwin.
I'm so used to the old ones. This digital score or the digital ball marker over there, first down
I didn't
marker,
even notice that.
Yeah, it changes so fast. So it is just 3rd down.
Wow. So how do you change? Does he have is there a button or a?
Yeah, and it changes so fast. You know, the old flip ones before, they usually got it set before they changed it.
Empty backfield here. See if you see a man in
Watch
motion.
the corner on our side.
Oh, we were leaning.
He's looking for it, and there he is. Oh, man, just too low.
Boy, he about
Had
threw
a
that.
man open.
Hey, about threw that about a pick 6 there.
As
number 7, Connell was itching towards that flat. What do you like here?
Run the ball.
Oh, are they gonna? No, I was gonna say. I thought they were bringing out the kicker. That kid's had a boot. Kester's had a boot so far.
He could make it. There's no doubt in my mind he couldn't make it.
I don't disagree with you here.
Schwarzkopf's still on the sideline.
Still stretching?
Still pumping the fluids in. 4th down. 7 to go. It's a short 7. Baldwin in the backfield. I'm sorry, Oliver in the backfield with Baldwin. There's a snap. Looking to throw.
Oh,
Looks
he had
left,
him. It was
left.
a second early.
He had to get rid of the ball.
Yeah,
pretty
he did.
quick.
He was getting pressure, and that timing was just off there with the break.
And that's going to be a turnover on downs for the Musketeers. Pinckneyville's offense will now take the field. It'll be 1st and 10 for them from their own 16-yard line.
Quick correction. Donna is Schlesinger's grandma, not Ian's. My mistake.
Yeah.
There you go. I don't know Red Bud.
Stick it to you Red Bud people about those questions.
Whatever happened to the Leafers and Keekers? That's
Mark,
made up.
Here we go. We got the Rubishes watching from down in Wren Lake.
We just went there not too long ago with the family. Down to the beach. That was real nice.
We got Casebergs camping down in McLeansboro. We got them all over the place.
What do you got?
We got lines of people. Claude Easter watching from Kewanee, Illinois. Know that
Where's
area
that
very
at?
well. Way up north. Well, not way up north. About
Kewanee?
3.5 hours north of here.
A little bit of a reverse here as Red Bud sniffed this one out and gang tackling him in the backfield. Great job by a couple Musketeers there. Initially hit by number 53, Wyatt Hamilton. I think first time we've called his name. Great job by him.
And once again, this is the reason we do this right here. Everybody that's away and watching from all over the place, thank you for tuning in. And man, we're glad we could bring it to you.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for our sponsors and wasn't for the viewers we have, we wouldn't be able to do it. We currently have over 165 people watching. And then how many of those are parties,
Yeah.
Multiple people watching off one TV. Keep it coming.
And like you said, we'd love to make you come down to the game, but if you can't make it, tune in on the TV.
Yeah, most importantly, be here in the stands supporting your team. But, man, we love that we can bring it to you.
That
He
pitch.
rolls
Get
left
out there.
again.
Get out
no
there.
room to run. He's going to tuck it. He's got a little bit of room to run.
That's going to be a first
Tries
down.
to cut it back towards the middle of the field. Who is that?
Couldn't see who made the tackle. Maybe Manning is tied up with a cramp again.
Get him a nanner. 88. Oh, yeah. Big old Corbin Lane just sticks him, sets him down in his position.
Didn't love how the outside linebackers there in the corners got blocked a little too easily. Tried to fight off that block.
That carry was good enough for a Pinckneyville first down. 1st and 10. Ball now spotted on their 30 with just 1:18 to play in the third quarter. Sending the man in motion. There's a toss.
Boy, they throw some late false starts, haven't they?
Yeah, they have. That'll back them up 5. Be 1st and 15 now. At what point do you just make it 2nd and 10?
I don't know who we give a shout out to, but whoever they hired to fix this field and the grounds crew for the lines and everything, it looks just great out there.
It does. It looks great. It feels great. It does. This is by far better than any turf field I've ever walked on. New, not new.
Really? Yeah, turf is horrible.
Whatever
Turf's
it was.
horrible playing on, too.
I mean, it was so cool, when the new turf fields, whenever everybody started putting them in.
Sure.
if you can have grass fields like this everywhere and you can keep them looking like this, holy cow, why would you not do it?
And they were soft, you said, because
Oh
that
my
helps.
gosh,
Think about it. It's been dry.
Yeah, there's a brand new sprinkler system put in the whole thing.
Oh, is that right?
So he's gonna keep
the quarterback
ball
rolls out to the
looking
right.
Finally.
Get him, hit him. Oh,
he throws the ball. That could be another
it's a one-handed
interception by Schwarzkopf. Go! Is it a pick six? Go!
You dang right it is. Touchdown, Musketeers.
We got a penalty flag over here.
No, where?
Right in front of the coaching staff.
Oh, I do see it. You're right. Don't take that play away.
Man, what a bobbled interception.
Who laid the hit, too?
One-handed.
Somebody laid a nasty hit on that quarterback, too, and Schwarzkopf with the one-handed pick, and then
the sticks have not yet moved. Man, and he finally gets to roll out to his strong side.
It was a penalty on Pinckneyville. That is declined, so that is going to be a pick six. And, boy, I mean, I know we're only 34 seconds left in the third quarter, but it's tough not to think about the player of the game here with 3 touchdowns.
Golly, man. I mean, just Studley out there getting it done. One-handed pick, takes it all the way back to the stinking end zone. Dude, that's incredible. I mean, that's an incredible play.
He's almost cramping so bad he couldn't even celebrate.
Yeah, he gimped into the end zone. Pinckneyville's got to be upset with that. He finally gets an opportunity to roll to his strong side and throw the ball, and just throws one up. Just throws up a prayer.
Yeah, well, somebody laid a nasty hit on him.
Yeah,
I will say
but
that.
tuck the ball.
Yeah,
throw
you're
it out
right.
of bounds.
You're right.
Why are you trying to force it?
You can't just – and that's an offsides on Pinckneyville.
Up. Kick was good.
Unless somebody in Red Bud.
I would imagine Red Bud's got to decline this. Encroachment against the defense. That'll be declined, and that'll be another. Oh, was it a dead ball? Talk about icing a kicker.
Not a bad way to do it, I guess.
Oh, I thought it was after the play. Try to blow it dead, though. So, Kester will get another attempt to punch this one through the uprights. Just a little bit closer this time. Heck, back him up for the fun of it.
I really would have liked to see him kick that.
Yeah, let's jump off sides now.
That fourth down field goal he had. We'll have to talk to the coaches after that if they even thought about it or no, if that's not in his range. Because where was it? They were probably about 15, made it would have like a 35-yard field goal or something like that.
I mean, he's got the leg to do it.
Yeah, I mean, he's hit a couple.
35 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Kester back to Kip. The snap.
Boy, I feel like they jumped offside again.
Up, and
I mean, look at that.
It is once again good.
5 for 5 on kicks now.
Just
that makes it
a few
35-12.
Seconds to go here in the third quarter. Red Bud taking a commanding lead, 35-12.
Complete Concrete and Designs would like to wish the Red Bud Musketeers good luck this basketball season. For all of your concrete and epoxy needs, or to learn more about what services they offer, call Brandon at 618-781-4308.
Southside Strength and Conditioning is located right along Main Street in Red Bud, Illinois. Southside offers 24/7 gym access, personal training, group classes, and online programming. Whatever health goal you may have, Southside can help you reach it. We would love to help.
Country Financial takes the time to get to know their clients' wants, needs, and desires. If you're looking to move your home, auto, or commercial insurance locally, Tyler and Steve would love to have a chance to earn your business.
Red Bud just trying to run away with this one as the kicking team gets back off the field after a Lucas Schwarzkopf pick six. Man, let's talk about the day that boy was having.
What do you think? I think I know the answer, but I'll ask the question anyway. Was that play cooler than remember what was it, Hall, or what was his name?
Yeah, Devin
Hall. Remember when he had that pick six, jumped, and then trucked the quarterback? He caught it midair and then trucked the quarterback against Nashville.
Yeah, that was
a cool play.
Hey, I don't live in the past. That play I just saw
we'll
was
go
awesome.
that play.
Yeah, that play was awesome. And of the game he's having, he was just out defensively for how many plays? Cramping up, trying to get. That's always been his MO. Kind of, he gets some cramps easily, especially early in the season like this.
Well, it's hot as it is. Yep.
Yeah, he's out there
Decent
working.
return
Man,
here for
what a
Pinckneyville.
return! All the way down the sideline, eventually brought out of bounds.
That was that number 11 again, the Fisher boy, who's every bit of fast, but oh no, he's down.
Man, all the way to the 50-yard line.
Number 7, McConnell's down on the sideline. You hate to see that.
Cramps again. I'd see him stretching him out there. That's just this hot, humid air. Boy, I can barely see the other side of the field. The Air's so thick. It's all that corn sweat.
Yeah.
You see that? Yeah.
Got plenty of corn. They
That's
were
a
talking.
thing.
We were talking to our counterparts over here in Pinckneyville, and they said that the Kellermans have a party every year. Guess how many Kellermans they had? They said 900 Kellermans at that party. Shout out to the Winters. They had their corn party, their winter stock or whatever, much like Woodstock. Any more people? Did we get a check-in? Somebody was from somebody was watching in Rockford.
Who was watching up in Rockford? Harms. The Harms is watching up in Rockford. Got camping crews all over the place.
That's the new thing.
Yeah, and apologies, we didn't see who hit the quarterback on that interception, but he got laid out. It lit him up. Ben continuing to work on everything every week, and try to bring you this incredible broadcast and beautiful. What is this, 4K Ultra HD? That's what I'm calling it. Looks that good, and we'll have it all worked out here by probably week 2. We'll get the scoreboard and the replay back for you guys. And you know how touchy electronics can be. We still got a player down in the field. We're going to take just a quick break and be right back with you.
A big shout out to the Red Bud Subway. Check out their newly updated menu with freshly sliced meat. And be sure to use the Subway app to get deals and rewards, or to make your order ahead of time. Head on down to your local Subway today.
With over 30 years in business, Iron Horse specializes in railroad construction and maintenance. Join their growing team and find a lifelong career with Iron Horse.
And we're back. 25 seconds left in this third quarter. Red Bud up 35-12. They're saying that the Hockeys that we're watching, I think that's how you pronounce the name, from Hawaii are related to the Schwarzkopf. So, wonder if it's, but what's Ben's wife's name again? I forget it. Ben's wife's name?
Amanda.
Jill.
Who are you talking about?
Jill,
Schwarzkopf?
thank you.
Jill,
Yeah, Jill. Thank you.
Completely caught me off guard there.
Sorry.
I was not listening. And
no, that's all right. That's on me. I set you up to fail there.
No, I knew that. Of course I know Jill from way back.
All right, name their daughter.
Why do you got to do that?
She's friends with Kendall Crafton. Shout out Eve.
Eve. Gosh, dang it, I knew that too because that's my aunt's name. I remember when she was born.
Well, I don't there. In fact, I think Eve's a short, or is a short.
You didn't remember Devin Hall's name.
She's a cheerleader out here. First year doing cheerleader for Eve.
She a freshman?
No, sophomore.
Holy cow, where does the time go?
I know, right?
So that's the end of our third quarter. Red Bud winning 35-12. We'll be right back with fourth quarter action after this.
Come on, kids, we're headed on in. It's just fine.
This water is gross. So much stuff floating in here.
Who knows what's in here?
Oh, something just touched me. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, I'm done with this too. We really need a new pool, Dad.
They are right. We do need a pool. But how am I going to afford that? Oh, something did touch me.
Have no fear, Joy is here.
Buena Vista has a home equity line of credit product with super low fees, super low interest, and super quick turnaround time.
You've made all my dreams come true.
Dad, you're the best.
Oh my gosh, we finally got a pool!
Everybody needs a little joy in their life.
A fresh 12 minutes on the clock. Red Bud up 35-12. Man, just running over this Pinckneyville team tonight.
It's where you get your conditioning in. This is where you get some, maybe some subs in if you kind of start to go up. Always helps to have depth and get some reps in.
The real first test,
Yeah.
The real first test.
Oh, pitch. Oh, whoever stayed at home there needs a shout out. Who was that?
Absolutely perfectly read. That's how you defend against him.
I missed him again. I think that might have been Hess again. And he's hurt. Boy, I have been impressed with this Colt Hess kid. 6'1", 180.
Yeah, Colt Hess again. Boy, how many times have we called his name?
I have been impressed with this kid. Oh, he's hurt, though, man. He's not putting any weight on that.
That's got to be a cramp, right?
I don't know. He's not putting any weight on that.
3rd and 15 for the Panthers.
Sure hope he's okay because I have been impressed with him.
We get the player off the field. Clock's going to go ahead and fire back up now. 11 and a half minutes to go. 3rd down. 15 to go. Ball spotted the Pinckneyville territory on the 43-yard line. Getting a little buggy in here, Tim.
Yeah, a lot of bugs.
A lot of bugs.
And it is muggy.
A lot of sweat.
We got to get some fans
A little
in
bit of
here.
BO.
We'll talk to Dane about getting some fans in here.
There's a snap.
They're going for a
Looking
back
right.
pass.
He's finally looking right. He throws it deep. He's got a man. Just barely overthrows him. I got to say that receiver turned just a tad early. Stick to your route and catch it on the fly.
Now we got a cramp for Pinckneyville. Boy, this injury report presented by the Red Bud Regional Hospital is getting its money's worth because
those trainers are earning their money tonight too.
It is muggy out here, and
yeah, it's just thick. Hey, we're gonna take another just quick commercial, I guess, because he's all the way on our side of the field.
Yeah,
actually, he's getting up right now, Ben. It's up to you. Well,
I can talk. I can talk through it.
Yeah, I mean, what the heck?
Hey, can I tell you a quick story
Fourth
about
down, though. Look at that. Look at that beautiful marker over there.
We got time. I'll tell you.
That's
crisp. That is really crisp.
That is. Look at the arms on that man holding that thing.
I believe
that is also crisp.
I believe that's a.
Isn't that Austin?
Austin.
Brothers?
That's his name. Yeah, Brothers.
Yeah, there you go. The audience is giving a nice hand. Boy, human nights like tonight. That's always a
poor kid. Can we get a zoom in on it? Poor kid's got a limp.
Yeah, look at him.
I've walked like that after I had Taco Bell. You know, you walk into the bathroom.
I think it's a little faster. This shimmy's a little faster in that scenario.
You're thinking, just get me home. Just get me home.
I got a story for you, Tim.
It's not a pooping story.
It's hilarious.
Okay, let's hear it. 4th down, 15, 10:58 on the clock, and Chris's story. You're up.
Oh, Pinckneyville's got to punt this ball away.
Are they punting? Yeah, they're in punt formation. 2 back there. It usually is Manning, but that doesn't look like. Yeah, it looks like Sternberg.
Sternberg and
Manning. Yeah. We're gonna learn all these numbers just for them to change.
Yeah, surely we'll just fair catch it here. We'll see.
Snap's a
Nice
little high.
Snap, yeah.
Boy, you got to get it off.
Almost got away. Yeah,
Barbo almost got it for him.
Takes
Let it go.
Takes a Pinckneyville bounce. Eventually comes a rest on the Red Bud 23-yard line. Red Bud's going to take over now. Forced to 3 and out. Their offense gets back up. Let's put another 6 on the board here.
There's a shot of Coach Luck and Coach Mehring. They're
having fun.
Yeah. Hey, Coach, why don't you put me in for a run?
Yeah. Got an extra helmet?
I don't need shoulder pads.
He doesn't
Look at
even
my
need a
broad
helmet.
shoulders.
I've seen him headbutt enough people.
That doesn't surprise me. He used to come off the sidelines without a helmet and start headbutting people. There's no first and second gear for Matt Mehring.
Full throttle, baby. 1st and 10 Musketeers. Ball spotted on their own 23. 10:49 left to go in the contest.
A little bit of a reverse handoff, and Baldwin's got some room.
To run. Cover that ball up.
Great run.
Eventually gets tackled from behind after a 20-yard gain. Brings up a Musketeer 1st down.
I think he might have been all conference in track. I want to say he's like a sub-11 100-yard dash, which is pretty ridiculous.
Sounds like me.
I don't know if he had that speed. Might have had some speed.
I ran that fast in the mailbox this morning.
I'm pretty sure you got a rock road there.
It's all downhill.
That's true.
I was in my truck.
Oh, is it raining out there, or what is that?
Oh, drop. Are you kidding me? No, that's just how humid it is, I think.
You can actually see.
You can actually see the humidity falling out of the sky. 1st and 10 Red Bud. There's the snap. Zone read right at the middle. He hands the ball off.
That might have been Walter.
I like to see him try to kind of maybe hold on to that one. Man, as the rain does start to fall, kind of coming out of nowhere here.
Number 20, Schlesinger.
Yeah, let's keep the ball on the ground. Let's run this.
And that is Donna's grandson.
There you go.
Shout out Donna B. Apparently she did not work at the school anymore. She must have retired.
Oh, did she? Man.
But Janet still works there. Shout out
Does
Janet.
Janet still works there?
Man, I miss those school lunches. Meatball sub.
Yeah, I could go for a nice bowl of chili right now.
Oh. Cheese, peanut butter sandwich.
I was being very sarcastic with chili. Take maybe like a cold ham and cheese.
I'm ready for fall. Oh, Boy, we're getting a little
chippy in there.
Yeah.
Baldwin.
Oh, look at
rushes.
that. 13 breaks it up. Good sport there. Baldwin kind of just steps back. Smartly so. You're up 35-12. No need to get a penalty.
Don't do nothing stupid now. Everything gets a little chippy when you get down, you know. 9 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. Once again, Red Bud is up 35-12. 3rd and 7 to go. Red Bud has been pretty productive on 3rd down conversions tonight. Moving the ball quite well. Look for a big yardage play here, to be honest.
Oh, they're blitzing hard.
And there's that
good
yardage
pickup
play.
by Baldwin.
Throws
and
around
20,
the
there's
side. He's
Schlesinger.
going to have enough for a Musketeer first down.
Great job by Schlesinger there.
Yeah, man, Red Bud really doing well converting the ball. I mean, moving it moving the chains.
Big
Where did we
pick
take over here? Where did we take over the ball? When did we start this?
30, 25 maybe. I want to give a shout out to Baldwin there. That was a good blitz pickup there. Really good blitz pickup by them.
Man, rain just starting to pour. We need it.
And Huffman's kind of getting his feel for the calling now. As the rain is starting to pick up a little, you see some people actually kind of head for some cover here. As another handoff there. Baldwin got
right
some
up the
room.
middle. He's got room to run. If he breaks a tackle, he's got room. And that's going to be enough for another Musketeer first down.
Great job by Baldwin. Man, he's been doing great up those seams, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's finding the seam, like you said, and exploding through it.
Yeah, he's quick.
Love seeing it. It's the rain really picking up here. Fans are getting a little antsy. You can see the raindrops on their shirts. 1st and 10 Musketeers. 8:20 left to play. Ball spotted on the Pinckneyville 21-yard line.
No need to hurry here if you're Red Bud.
Oliver in the pistol formation. There's a snap.
Low snap.
He's going to keep it around the left.
Just fall down. Just fall down.
Back to the middle.
Just
Got a
fall
little
down.
bit of room. Spins off a couple tackles. And eventually falls short. After a nice 4-yard gain.
Yeah, I'd rather have my help and another Pinckneyville player down. Oh, he's all right. I think sometimes he does a good job of dancing, but he might set him up for a big hit, you know?
Yeah.
I'd love to see him just kind of.
You get a pissed, you get an angry corner.
Uh-oh, that's $5 to the
TV.
You hear that, Pam?
You get an angry DB come flying in when you're rolling off tackles that slow. It's gonna come back to haunt you. 2nd and 6 to go.
You know it's hard not to curse
7.5 minutes to play.
When you stub your toe, it's so hard not to say a curse word. Just hit that pinky toe. A high snap.
High snap.
Get on it.
Oliver's back there. He dives for it.
Man,
There's
that's gonna be a
bodies
Pinckneyville
flying all
ball.
over, but it's covered up by 3 Pinckneyville players. Snap gets away there. Pinckneyville's going to take over. Nice takeaway for them.
Nothing you can
Big
say there.
loss for Red Bud as they bring it closer to center field.
Nothing you can say there is obviously the rain's starting to make a little impact. Makes the center lose a little bit of grip there. So Red Bud defense comes back on. They gotta play smart here, you know. Nothing. Let's go. Let's just.
Right. What's Pinckneyville doing here? You know, you try to pass the ball a little bit.
Yeah, but like obviously with the rain coming
down,
it's not like they've been super.
Sweeps. I don't know. It's tough right now. You're Pinckneyville. Running that double wing, you're so constricted there. On the inside.
You are. It's one of those things that's a way better offense when you're up.
Yeah, exactly. 1st and 10, Pinckneyville. Ball spotted at their own 39-yard line. Marlowe under center. Sending the man in motion to the right side. Hand the ball right up off the middle.
There's
Just
Schwarzkopf.
Absolutely stuffed again.
Good to see him back in there.
Tim, I don't know. I mean, it's early yet, but if we could start talking about having us a player of the game. I mean, Oliver's playing lights out.
Oliver's had a great game. There's no doubt about that.
He's played lights out.
Colt Hess.
Oh,
he's played a great game.
Yeah, I mean, unbelievable. I mean, what would you say, he's a sophomore coming in here?
Oh,
Long-time Musket player coming in and, man, making a statement here tonight.
Yeah.
He's doing well. That old dog Zach Manning out
there.
there.
Zach Manning had a pick. He's had a chase down tackle. I mean, he's been all over the field, no doubt about it.
Under center, looking right, throwing right, gets rid of the ball. Again off his back foot and just dropped. Man, Pinckneyville shooting themselves in the foot right now.
73 had a beat on the quarterback, Sykeston Hopple. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. Try to give these linemen a call out. You know, they play the whole game in the trenches, and they rarely hear their name.
Yeah, just fighting through it. And, you know, it's not their fault. That and don't take offense either. When you guys go back and rewatch this, that it's not that we're not trying to give you credit, but boy, when you're in the trenches
it's
down
impossible
there,
to see a name
it's
or a
hard
number.
to see.
Yeah.
All I see is bodies flying around. So you guys have done a heck of a job all night.
There's probably 3 or 4 games last year where Nolan Crack and Ty Carter deserved a player of the game, and they didn't get it because it's
so hard to see what happens down there when they're just in the thick of it making it happen. Pinckneyville's going to take a timeout. 6:30 left to play in the fourth quarter. We'll be right back.
Myself, Chris, Tim, and sideline cameraman Nolan would like to say thank you to all of the Oak 9 behind-the-scenes sponsors. Your words of encouragement and support are greatly appreciated by the whole crew. The Red Bud Chamber of Commerce is excited to announce its fall events. Coming up, they have the Octo Boo Fest, Witches Night Out, and in November, the holiday happenings. Visit the Red Bud Chamber of Commerce website to learn more. Hartman Turf and Tractor is a 4th-generation, family-owned outdoor power equipment dealership with a focus on customer service. From New Holland and Coyote tractors to Hustler, Ferris, and Cub Cadet mowers, you'll find everything you need for your next outdoor project.
Damn, that's a big. And we're back. We're talking about the Hartman Turf and Tractor.
Yeah,
we're talking about how big your cut was. And
yeah.
72 inches. That's it.
You need a mower. They're a good place to stop. Oh, Ryan and the boys over there, they'll hook you up.
72 inches. You cut grass fast then. Huh?
I cut 6 acres of grass in 1 hour.
That's impressive.
Yeah. It depends. Being fast is good in a lot of things. Others.
Yep.
Like passing the ball, you got to be slow, steady.
You got to be quick off the ball. Got to be quick off on defense. That's what I was talking about.
Third down for Pinckneyville.
I'll tell you what I was fast at. When that bell rang, and it was Tuesday, you couldn't get me out of Subway to get that meatball sub.
Oh boy, we do have a delay for lightning, and it's really to our east. I just looked out over the tree, and it is ripping over there. Yeah, I just saw it. So this is a first, huh, Ben? Lightning delay. So coming up next, we're going to do a game of Wheel of Fortune.
I could flex more on the camera depending on what the chat wants.
Lightning delay, and boy, they're going to take shelter. We got 6.5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Red Bud's up 35-12, and the officials just trying to keep everybody's safety in mind here. Going to call it delay.
How long is it? 20 minutes?
Should be 30 minutes after the last strike.
And what's the rule if you don't get the game in?
Yeah,
I don't know if I know that.
I mean, there would be it would be played tomorrow.
Uh-oh.
Generally is what happens.
Can we get a camera on the field as somebody's getting limped off there, and I think that still might be Colt.
Is that Colt Hess still?
I hate to see that. We lost our cameraman with the rain. We had to get Nolan Schneider, which we haven't given a shout out. Boy, he's putting no pressure on that.
I'm trying to get a number there.
It looks like the ice is on his leg.
I see a 3 for the first number, so
I think that is. Dang, man. Rest up, buddy.
Yeah, rest up.
Hope you feel better.
Get better.
And who do they got next week?
Struggles.
We're here next week again, right? Is Westcliff?
Roxana here next week?
No, that's not right.
That'll be a test.
I thought we had.
Let's
pull up the schedule. This is good. This is good.
Yeah, hey, everybody, look on your phone at the schedule. So we're in a lightning delay right now. Now's the time.
Nope, you're right, Coop. It is Roxana.
Roxana here next week. Boy, I wonder what they're doing tonight. Because I
heard Chester is down.
They had a junior loaded team last year too.
They're that Roxana team, like I said, lost to. Were they the ones that lost to Mount Carmel?
Mount Carmel, yep.
Who eventually lost in the championship
game,
Rochester.
Yep. Rochester, man. I mean,
Rochester Sacred Heart.
Talk about a program.
Athens.
Yeah,
Benton
Athens
up 41 on the fourth. Here we'll give you some scores here as our Pinckneyville Red Buds up. Johnson City, they're always good. Benton up 41-0 on Carterville.
Ooh.
Murfreesboro up on Carbondale. See some other.
Murphy up on Carbondale.
Yeah. Mountain Vernon up 14, Waterloo 7. That was at half.
Man, and Waterloo, Red Bud played Waterloo in the scrimmage game last week. And, Waterloo looked pretty good, I thought.
Yeah, they're always really good at running the ball.
Yeah, and they're just, man, the numbers they have. You look at their sideline, it's like, man,
Yeah.
they got one
God,
6'4" kid after the next 6'4" kid after the next 230-pound 6'4"
Yeah.
kid. It's crazy. So, yeah. And who are they down to? Mount Vernon, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mount Vernon always tough though. Mount Vernon's a big town, man.
It is.
Can you imagine? We always got lucky enough to play closer schools. Never had really more than an hour and 20-minute drive.
Travel,
but
yeah.
Can you imagine Waterloo over to Mount Vernon, taking a 2-hour bus ride over there, and then
I'm
something
sure
like this happens
I
with
would,
7 minutes left
if
to play?
I had to guess, which I just saw another lightning strike, I think. Waterloo's probably taking a pretty nice bus. They're not taking the local.
Yeah, I'm sure.
You know what I mean?
I'm sure.
Do you
Yeah,
remember
they're
when
not
we
stopping at Huck's to use the bathroom halfway there?
Yeah, we rented a bus my junior year when we went to the playoffs. We went to Caseyville, and that was so much. You had so much more room. It was like flying on a private jet. It was great. You weren't buddying up next to a sweaty guy.
Remember the kids last year? Their charter bus canceled on them on the bus ride to Athens.
Yes.
Yeah,
poor
take a school
kids.
bus all the way up there.
God, I still can't believe that game. They made the state championship, and we were down 1 point at halftime to that team.
Yeah.
And you could argue we played better in that first half than they did. You know what I mean?
Oh, we definitely did. I mean, they had shot themselves in the foot a couple times, but still, that's that double wing, man. It either works or it don't. Fortunately for Pinckneyville tonight, it ain't working out too dang well. So.
Hey, I think you were going to tell a pooping story earlier.
Oh gosh, so I was in the, I was just standing in line today. And there was about 4 people in line.
Okay.
And it was at some small little feed store place, and this older gentleman standing behind me. And he goes bum rushing up to the front of the line, like 5 people pushing everybody out of the way.
Oh, no. He got to go, huh?
That's the guy. He's like, where's the bathroom? I have an emergency. I didn't know. When someone says emergency, just get out of that man's way.
That's
you
code
just
for
need to get out of that man's way. Yeah. Yeah. Real nice about it. Hey, it was a great place. They handled the situation very professionally. Me, on the other end, I did not handle it too professionally.
There's a few things that are just like code. If you see a guy walking and he's clinching,
if it looks like
get
he's
out of his
cramping
way,
up,
man.
you just get out of his way.
Get out of his way. It's a code sign for move. I'm sure the presenting sponsor, Red Bud Industries, is
static.
Static over
amount of conversation happened.
What do we got here? You can wish Henry Walter a happy 13th birthday.
Oh, yeah, Henry Walter. Cassie Walter's
okay.
boy, yeah. Happy 13th birthday, Henry.
Yeah, tell us how the house building's going over there.
Welcome to officially being a teenager.
They're building a house back there on Huntfield, I think, right?
Yeah.
Hopefully it's going well.
Here? Claude Easter, we said, watching up in Kiwanee.
$5 critter. I see. You must have said another curse word.
No, that doesn't even really count. We're getting a little technical here.
Oh, I got a shout out for more flexing, please. Throw some money in the chat. Throw some money in the chat.
Highest bidders.
$10. I'll take the shirt off for the last 5 minutes. No, I'm just kidding. Keeping it PG.
I mean, it would feel a little nicer.
You're probably right. I'm sweating through this one. Which these shirts are on sale. They are nice. Let Koopman or Oak 9 Productions.
Look how good they look.
They do look really good. And show these hats. I couldn't find my hat, but come down in the light. Show these
sick hats.
Yeah, I really like these hats.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I didn't lose it.
He's irresponsible.
I did not lose it. Cooper had it. Cooper had his first haircut today.
You know what I do with things that I love? I give them to my children just so they lose them. That's
the kids. They're the best, but they're the worst, man. They'll take anything and hide it. Chloe's like a squirrel. You find stuff like 2 weeks later, you're like, this is where it was.
It's good. It keeps you on your toes, though. If you always knew where the remote was, how fun would life be?
Dude, I'd think about putting like an Apple AirTag on my remote, just taping it just so I know it.
But it's kind of fun when you're like, a bowl on it?
That's a good idea.
This thing is never getting lost. Yeah.
It's like
you ever seen them where they tape a 2x4 to it? It's like 4 feet long.
Or you go to those restaurants where you get like
you got to point it like a shotgun to change the channel.
The gas stations where they got the giant key, like it's just dragging, so you get locked in. Yeah.
Man, that's something that's getting fewer and far between the out-of-store gas station experience. Where you got to walk around the corner.
Yeah. You don't see that very much.
Oh, man. There's always a little bit of an element of surprise to that because you don't know if it's a patron of the store knocking on the door or just, some rando trying to get in there on you.
I've always had Casey's here. Casey's in here in town is always nice and clean. They say Buc-ee's has the best gas station bathrooms. I've never been to a Buc-ee's, though.
You're one of them Buc-ee's guys.
I know. I've never been.
Buc-ee's is like a destination.
Yep. No,
Hey,
you're right.
let's
You're
go-
right. People
let's
go
go
to
buy a dream maker and a pair of boots.
and let's travel 2 hours. Where is? I think Springfield has a Buc-ee's.
No, that's a southern thing.
Nah, Buc-ee.
Is
yeah,
it new?
No, yeah. Buc-ee's in Springfield, Missouri, I think.
Oh, Springfield, Missouri. See.
Yeah, I don't. Oh,
yeah, of course.
I don't think
That's
there's a Springfield,
definitely-
Illinois. Scott would know
You
though.
don't think? Oh yeah.
Scott Mehring.
Yeah,
Hopefully
he's
tuning in.
too Rochester to watch Red Bud football.
Yeah, you're right. We've got some ruckus going on up here. Sorry if you hear that in the background.
People are starting to murmur.
You think we could see the AD up here? We need to get Dane up here, see what he's thinking and what are you looking for? Oh.
Yeah, we got to. What's the scoop, Todd? Do you know?
No scoop.
Hey, you want to take a quick break or something?
Yeah, we'll take
a
a
drink of
quick
water.
minute break.
We'll keep you posted.
Join Red Bud Industries' growing team. Together, we can support the future of our industry and our Red Bud High School athletes. Go Musketeers!
When you choose us for emergency care, you can feel confident knowing there are specialists who are members of the medical staff. So not only do we work diligently to see you quickly, we can treat you with expertise. The ER at Red Bud Regional Hospital.
Head on into 2 lanes for supper and watch the rest of the game, or call in and carry out. Keep an eye on the 2 Lanes Facebook page for daily specials and for the upcoming Deer Fest signups.
For all your auto, home, life, or business insurance needs, call Danny Schwartz with Farmers Insurance. Call Dan the Insurance Man. Diedrich Bank would like to wish the Red Bud Musketeers good luck this football season. Diedrich Bank is cheering for you. Visit one of our local branches for your lending and deposit needs. Diedrich Bank. Live for today, bank for tomorrow.
The Gibbs Group is a professional real estate team that will go above and beyond to guide you through your real estate transaction from start to finish. If you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate, give the Gibbs Group a call and they will happily assist your real estate needs.
The rain continues to fall here in Red Bud. Everybody is pretty well taking shelter.
How about
at this point,
How about these few troopers here?
Dedication,
that are just,
folks. Dedication. They got golf umbrellas out. They said, I don't care about lightning. I'm sitting on these aluminum bleachers, and I'm not losing my seat. That's dedication right there. And look at that. Scoreboards never worked so well down there at the other end. Maybe that's all it needed was a little moisture. As the breeze kicks up here, blowing out of the east. You know that's never good, Tim.
So as we mentioned, I have no idea what that means, but as we mentioned, next week Roxana is home. That's a tough squad, so gonna have to bring our A game. The turnovers are gonna have to go away.
I saw something the other day. Have you ever been up to their complex up there?
I've heard it's nice.
It is incredible. I watched a preview of their school or something the other day. They got like this freaking turf practice field, a turf regular field. Their weight rooms all got matching.
How do they get
weights
that much money? Is that
the
from
refinery? Is right there, and I think they do a lot with that, and they got a heck of a place.
Speaking of up there, did you see like that giant hole that happened in Alton in like the middle of that field?
Oh, I did. Yeah. The
There was
giant, like in the middle of all those soccer fields.
Yeah, and we just
Can you
saw.
imagine?
There was
See,
just
that's why I don't play soccer.
There was just another giant lightning strike, so the clock. Oh, and some thunder to.
I wonder though. You know, it's dark. I mean, you can see lightning 20 miles away.
Yeah, that's true.
How far away is this stuff? You know, they used to call me Luke Skywatcher.
Oh, that's.
Oh yeah.
Is that coming our way though? That's not ideal.
Let's bring it live. Like let's act like nobody at home's got an actual smartphone, and we're gonna bring them the radar Red Bud. Just a little sticky. Just a little clearing shower, as my dad would say. They're sitting out there at the campgrounds right now, and I bet he's just sitting there shirtless.
What's Perry's beer choice nowadays? He's on Miller Lite, or is he gone?
This is a family broadcast. I don't know if we should bring Miller Lite into this. That fine, delicious Pilsner that he loves so much. yeah, Tim.
He's still a Miller Lite guy. Every once in a while I see him parked at if he's in town, parked at a bar. I always want to stop in and say hi to him.
You never do you?
I don't.
Is it because you're?
I usually got because I got 2 kids with me usually.
Oh, yeah. You're using them as your crutch now to not go see people? You're just a homebody, ain't you?
I will say one of the best things about having kids, besides their loving joy, is if you don't want to do something.
Yeah, you throw them right under the bus. Yeah.
Kids are sick.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Yeah. Hey, you want to do a 9 a.m. tea time? Well.
Kids.
Yeah. How's 1? I don't know. The ADs. Where is Dane? I haven't seen him. Dane Walter, athletic director of the Red Bud.
There's the principal walking, Mr. Boy, what's his name?
Yeah, you put yourself in.
Yeah, I put my
cool.
Gainey, is that how we pronounce it? Nolan, is it Gainey? Geaney.
No, I apologize.
Sorry, Mr. Geaney.
Fire truck's leaving even. I think it's a smart move to get the ladder truck out of the air.
Hey, you know one thing I didn't notice is they usually have an ambulance parked here just in case?
Yeah, there always is one.
But I didn't see it this game.
Well, if the whole MedStar shake-up.
I don't know what that means. What happened?
They went out of
tell the folks.
Just like the Red Bud 2. They're doing multiple counties now.
Oh.
There's the Red Bud Fire Department leaving there. Get a shot of them, Ben.
Yeah.
RBFD.
Shout out to them.
Look at them in that beautiful shining ladder truck. You got to get that thing home before it gets wet.
Red Bud Fireman's Picnic was a success as usual. And you're always back there cooking in the hottest part.
Yeah.
Just slinging.
Some men are built tougher than others.
What are you doing? Fries? You doing
fries and onion rings, man. Fry cook from way back. 13 years old. Sportos Pub and Grill.
Now 2
lanes.
lanes.
That was me back there. Now 2 lanes. Yeah.
Shout out Wayne.
Yeah.
They got some of the coldest beer. They got some cold beer there.
I love them when they pull them out of the cooler. It's still got a little ice on it.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
What's
okay, Wayne. How's the Cardinals looking this year? You follow baseball?
Yeah, they stink. They're bad.
All right, Wayne. Next topic.
The person that they traded for
how about
Dylan Cardinelson, they already DFA'd, so that went well.
The record number low attendances here lately.
I mean,
everybody's like, oh, it's because it's 100 degrees. Well, it's never mattered in the past, right?
Or, I mean, it's never been easier to get in the playoffs, and they still can't. How about that?
What's the problem?
Well, the manager got an extension when he probably shouldn't have. Their pitching absolutely stinks. The GM talks to us like we're a bunch of third graders that we're not smart enough to understand. What other topics?
Just got an update from Dane Walter.
Okay, love it.
They're working through it. They're trying to get him to call the game because it looks like the storm's going to keep continuing. They are.
Oh, I do see it. Yep, I see down here Dane and the principal, Mr. Geaney, are talking with looks like Pinckneyville crews.
Yeah. We got head coaches.
There's a good shot at it.
Trying to work something out down there.
Is that the basketball coach? That's the basketball coach, right? Is he the AD too? Lauer, yep. Used to be Freeburg's coach.
Matt Lauer? The Matt Lauer?
Well, no, he's out. He's hidden. He's in New York and his.
Yeah.
you don't.
His office with a locked door.
Yeah, you don't see him much more.
Turns out he's
I think this one has a LaFlower. I think it might be something like that.
Oh, some way off.
No, but you're close.
Dang, they're talking it through. Man, look at that. That's
Dane,
a round table conversation.
Dane looks in disagreement.
Yeah. He's like, how long do you want
he
me
goes,
to sit? He's like, we're killing you guys. You want me to sit here for 2.5 hours?
He goes, are you kidding me? This is a 3-day weekend. I got some ice cold 7-Ups.
Who's the dude in the light blue shirt?
Principal. We're gonna guess the principal.
Yeah, let's get some names all the way around.
He's like, hey, I'm good if you are.
Yeah.
Let's not get these kids hurt.
Let's talk through it.
Get them out here. 6 minutes to play. Somebody's gonna pull a hammy.
Boy, I hate to have an asterisk on the schedule though. Red Bud wins. Oh, there was another giant.
Yeah, I just saw another one too. Yep.
I saw it shining off Dane's glasses.
Dane was rocking a mustache not too long ago. I wonder
mustache?
if his wife watches. Why don't you text in and see? Did you like the mustache or not?
Hey, can we talk a little Olympics?
Yeah.
Did you watch any of that?
I loved the Olympics. Diving or swimming, track. I liked.
Yeah.
Watched a little bit of volleyball. Rachel always makes me watch volleyball.
I've never watched so much basketball.
Yeah.
And women's sand volleyball. Good Lord.
Yeah, the sand volleyball. It's exciting, right? When they rally back and forth.
Everything's exciting when you're Team USA.
True.
Won the medal count deal. Tied China for gold. Boy, ain't that just a kick right in the
China
forehead. Man, still working through it. I don't know how many times Dane's going to have to check his radar down there, but doesn't really look like it's going to clear up.
Here's a question for you. Let's test your memories. Were the field goals?
I'm just going to tell you right now.
Were the field goals painted white or yellow back in your days? Wasn't it white?
White.
Wasn't it?
Sure.
I feel like it was white.
Yeah, they were for sure
white.
White.
Is that new, or has that been the last couple of years that it's been yellow?
I wonder if I think they got completely new goalposts when the field was redone.
Really?
Yeah. Which would make sense. They
Sure.
tear everything out.
Yeah.
And they put the sprinkler system in, destroy the whole field. So, yeah, a little update on the field, though. They do have, we touched on it a little bit, they do have a complete in-ground sprinkler system now and new goalposts at the end. We talked about the play clocks that are supposed to be happening. And then it's really cool. We touched on a little bit, Tim, the robotic GPS-driven field painter.
We got to get here early enough to watch that.
Yeah, we had a couple questions about that. Does it?
It takes 4 hours. Holy smokes!
But realistically, if you've ever painted a field, it takes 3 hours with five guys to paint a field by yourself. So, and man, the nice crisp straight lines all the way across. And we were kind of wondering, does it paint like a printer? Does it go like back and forth and paint like a printer, or does it do all the main lines and go? You know,
I don't know.
I've got questions.
Were you here early enough, Koopman? Were you here early enough to see some of it? He's talking to no one.
And they said, I've always wondered too, like real grass, how often you can paint it. And they say you can keep paint on it year round and it won't kill the grass.
That's nice to know.
It used 24 gallons to paint the grass. Now it only takes like 7.
Holy cow! That sucker's going to pay for itself.
7 gallons now instead of 24.
Used to take 24, now it takes 7. So yeah. I mean, you give it, 50, 60 years, that thing's going to pay for itself. It's really cool.
Hudson will be scoring touchdowns.
I believe they're going to let the Muskets use it as well because one of the things with that is that they.
I think that's going to call it, boys. Yeah, the refs and Dane and everybody's calling, shaking hands up.
So that's going to do it.
Well, a little bit of an anticlimactic victory there, but let's talk player of the game.
Yeah, let's get the player of the game. Player of the game, no doubt in my mind. 1, 2, 3. Lucas Schwarzkopf. Yep, Lucas Schwarzkopf. Stunning.
Yeah.
What a man. Yeah, we can show the people. Look at
this grab bag.
Player of the game. Look at the stuff you got. 4 starters here. Player of the game right here. This nice Red Bud Musketeers. Look, it even says player of the game. Lucas Schwarzkopf. Dude, you're going to look swole in this one.
Steve, Country Financial Insurance. Got some gift cards, some things in here, which is really nice.
Oh, gosh, you're going to double dip into this thing. Ooh, Buena Vista with the crisp snapback. That's
TMW.
What I'm talking about. TMW's in there. What do we got?
Oak
9 Productions throwing it in a freaking protein shaker. Man, your size, Lucas, you're gonna want the.
Look at this.
Shaker.
RBI, Red Bud Industries, player of the game, $25 gift certificate. Chamber of Commerce. How about that?
Dude, sick. Oak 9 throwing in another T-shirt on top of it. Steak dinners are one thing, but this right here, this will last you a lifetime.
Yeah.
Look at that.
What did you get when you won player of the game back in your day?
Well, it was an MVP for the year, and I got a plaque, Tim.
You got a plaque, right?
Yeah, that's how we rolled.
Better
that's
than
how
nothing,
we
I guess.
So there you go, Lucas Schwarzkopf. Congratulations, buddy. You got yourself a Player of the Game award.
Hey, maybe mix in a banana. Mix in a banana, maybe a glass of water during algebra class.
Just think what could happen. Think of the possibilities.
Yeah.
Recap what y'all did tonight.
Well, he had a extended touchdown, grabbed, great throw by Dylan Oliver, by the way. He had a rushing touchdown that he broke at minimum 3 tackles and completely reversed the field. He had a pick 6 that he juggled with one hand on interception. Several stuffs up the middle from the dive.
Took away the
shut
run
down
game
the middle.
yeah.
And had a cramp. So pretty good game.
So Lucas Schwarzkopf, we give it to you, player of the game.
Thanks,
job.
Buddy. Great job by Dylan Oliver. Great job at the line. Great job by Manning. Sternberg was good.
Boys, all together.
Hey, Colt, feel better, buddy.
Hope nothing too serious. We'll have that on the
great job by the kicker, Kester. Great job by the kicker.
Yeah, his
good
kicking debut, I should say.
5 for 5. I'd say that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, that's pretty dang good as the lightning continues to come down there. So thank you all for joining us. Chris Mehring, Tim Conway.
See you next week.
Ben Koopman over here at Oak 9 Productions. We will see you next week. Stay tuned on all the socials for all updates. Take care. Have a good evening.